to the Samia. Yataga, Mubia Baba, no back to the Samia, Baba, Mubia Baba, Yataga, Mubia Baba, back to the Samia, Mubia Baba, Mubia Baba, back to the Samia, Mubia Baba, Yataga.
For ya mumunyina che mumunyina kwaba eba pure 95.7 FM. And now the 17th of June 2026 and now Wednesday. Now said heat na sia shas ya sa dia di chema kwesi 11 p.m. Na said dia kwa kwesi 1 a.m. Since the Black Stars of Ghana jina kono na the FIFA World Cup and the Black Stars of Ghana esina kan dikai well these years tournament no said dia sia shas ya no bi obebe bia betene samia ya hit you rough akali kanem pine ni nyina for the Black Stars and that dia nyasam keto ani bra so pa obi obebe bia betene samia said dia Kofi Kenyatta kan obi obebe bia more fire. The FIFA World Cup and I ever said the name Ebesiako, Mediama the Black Stars, so the campaign no in a group stage and Abra about 11 p.m. Ghana, Panama, Eba so Ewo Toronto. Na Yabon come piano pay Ewo Fidie so Yabako Canada, na Kodin come Christian or Maxwell and so come out here didn't feed no Yebedina fe reporter was here in Saka all the way from Ewo Toronto Yan Yabako na Yakako team news kakra ho nyina no na Yakoti but mamini kan fa team news we Emma say Shadia enra ne yakase Ghana ban and Thomas Partey and Canada in some ekoko to no de tie and say we di kan say Partey o ma grant visa no de ma wa Mr. Enya no kre Partey is been ruled out from the game me no ka say Partey either so ewo Rhode Island ewo America Partey enka team no ewo Toronto enti shan so say Partey entimi anyo team no enti na Coach Carlos Queiroz also Otimi finding out replacement within the team at the the Black Stars of Ghana. I'm not game no, and so Ebaso and NT and Yasim Gatua. Na Alope Yabara Ghana match and Ebaso. Of course, young group, you know, we are in the same group with Panama. I know Musiaka, but don't forget England and Croatia, and so a young group. Now Musiaka before Ghana Yababo your match, no, but Yabasa so the other games are air course and no matches air course. I'm watching Leo Messi as from Messi announcing the presence. I'm watching Argentina 3, Algeria 0, Messi 3, Algeria 0. I want to hear Messi ebo hat-trick and ahomachi and yasem go to akwade nyina no enkomo no eba do pay ewo eye dwumadi no so a yebebo nkomo no mo enra France and Senegal. Now Senegal do one as Senegal e disappoint you because first half performance one edare dia second half the game no be done here Emma France for win the game by 3 goals to 1 no a surprise a lot of Ghanaians. Now you don't some enso eba enra two African contingents as also lose matches yebedin komo nyina ewo fidie so sanso and yabara yenso yen chances no na anopay questions ne bebrebe na ewo hwe messages no mekan more enso de amamo ene enkomo yebedi Black Stars enkomo ne more na mamemu sell sir ene predictions say yes stream live on Facebook Pure FM TV fa o predictions no ebra ye beka nyina dia ma na enkofo nso bisa sa ena wan ena partner Kwesi Zibu ewo midfield or in the absence of a partner no wan ena officer within the team ye de ne begina finfio together with Kwesi Zibu wamu ebetimi aboa amanema akoye ni nyina no ye jo comment no ewo comment section and again when and also starting in goalpost at the Black Stars of Ghana. Among the 3 goalkeepers, Joseph Anaba and Yankofosi and Fantonche say Dodo Anasi between Benjamin Asare and Lawrence Atizigi. Why and also starting in goalpost at the Black Stars of Ghana. Ending in an Koma Yedina no Penchi. Answer 3 questions and a 1 one kasa o predictions ewo match no sen enebesiako o de ba ye bekan e de amount. And again, why and also replace Thomas Partey in the midfield Edema Ghana. And the 3rd question, and it's a young goal post no why and start and between Lawrence Atizigi and Benjamin Asare. Usu say why the stars here ebeboa yempa ye nyina ye hwe ekwan ebeboa ama eniema akoyi ediama the Black Stars of Ghana. Makato say ene game ne de masa ye ne Kenata edie na live on Facebook, Pure FM TV, live on YouTube, our Bright can come on YouTube page, you know, Obenya show no and so monitor come Christian Maxwell, our Jacob Achusa LED production team, no, ably assisted by Clifford, and of course, Bright Owusu, Omunyana High, Jarvis Mac, any trend, and so there, no media content and fee, so technicians on duty, DJ website, Sanso and Yunus Mohammed, Omunyana, and so available, and Ufia. So we did Andrew, so waiting from Andy Casas Metram, and your regular host, Chairman Bright Kankambodu Chamo, said Dabe Kano, ono a correspondent, our walk up here, and you know, Anope Bakona Sway, Nine and Aquako Bonkom, extensively, our Black Stars, as we become no say, Omo, a Toronto, our Canada, and Ra, and Wakota down, our Toronto, and Tiabedin Community, and your free BKB, a side. Now, you heard and so Asia, and Mausa Ghana Justice, Nadia, Dodwana, Nasha Ghana Jesus. Nipa, and as at the time, there's 6:30, I'm an uncle, maybe a Jumano. Na nipa domwa omushe Ghana Jesus ana mi hono na so interesting what I say Ghana for the yemfa Black Stars no eni agro mi obi ka chem so no niema onfani agro the Black Stars ni fufu onfani agro na Asante se onfani agro na msi ayo wonso de no and nkofo ahye Black Stars na Jesus so de different types and our market say dear February dear make just say Oko Sports Center our Mekum traffic lights see am no kase ya on say we dear me say different memory the Christian she your white your dear Black Stars yellow na no so be boni nyina ho but already shame ya and also different cry but efe pass see am no kase Oko Sports Center Sadia Shemi Umenya bi enso atimi ahye Sir Christian, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Andy.
Na bibia boko.
Ya mi adum na nso
Nyankopa adum bibia boko.
Ya da nyame ase.
Bibia boko.
Ene de we de ya oye Ghana ni. Oye Ghana ni nso de o national team ye ba ko pe. Say you ene you support the Black Stars of Ghana. And it doesn't matter the opposition. As long as I'm here Ghana ni. Ghana any Brazil kra na ebo me support Ghana. Ghana and France nebo at every stage of the World Cup. My support goes to the Black Stars of Ghana because I want to be free. Mean to me for me support any other country when my country is playing against that country. And to make the work less difficult. Team na any boni team manageable. A team the Black Stars of Ghana is expected to win. CPC advancing to the next stage of the competition. The easiest group and the easiest match in our group no, and I am born in no, and we need to take full advantage of the situation and have a proper start at the World Cup. Partensa and Semino and the secondary matter. Meaning other chain. Yeah. Your bog game we are. Then we have nearby. Na Partensa Semino. The one yen a jume ye me bedru baby a bedru no. Yakawasem. Bene. Ye kan yankan party nya available tiefa party se no ton chain na the focus any attention ni nyina no enko Air Blasters game no so na Ghana for the Blasters and the Nam Street so me be nyina me be kra me hu santase run about to be ton Blaster JCB one mo na so bi ayi ni Messi one mo andi wo to bi amanema and I think that I don't need a trail later what is nka auto ntemu a wodum say de na beba na nkwato ne ntem o se edu Russia wa say so the amanfo di obuli bebu
enu ase pa
it was sports center omo the price me normal price
it was sports center me say me pon free ha see am ko duru no pressure sa
yes
pressure sa
yes am for na no beto jesi no munim say blaster bo game nana eno mo twa ma ne beduru nra obeto anu ato ne ntem by this time no Andy ebia sports center and am de mo pese mo ye loyal to your customers. They are certain shops they will take advantage of the demand now price na kosoro we say e go to a time na akra air blaster jesia na beto ne be 150 Ghana 200 Ghana cedis no mo 2500 cedis wa because na demand kosoro it what ya men and net the blaster jesi no demand be kosoro papa and pay me be and I tell Ghana for our demand the blasters of Ghana medical can we are Ghanaians and we are fully one blasters and then every Ghanaian also support to Air Ghana no as also support among the blasters of Ghana. We are expecting them to win against Air Panama
and more Christian banks nabaso for what I have heard they say banks ni be say you munya be na na ko banking halls ni be ba staff ni nyina obi a hye Ghana jesi and I say especially Fidelity they are Santasi roundabout hey there a war edum there were minimum crowd there were atonsu and no nyina ewura sports center ebeju omo jesis ti anopay una mokomo be bia no ato afo no akwaje ujesi na wonso etimi ahye kama but
e dey so hode
asata no pay amene DJ game kasa no no say kakra ho
dey she we bi ho
ai bi ho
okay
kakra
ho fast
ai dey she mi ukwa obinya bi ahye na yebisa questions say ene predictions no eno dey yeba game no mo yeba and Christian dey be party so absence no why na so remember so yeba game no so yeba but I'm see goalkeeping department on and between Lawrence Atizigi and Benjamin Asari
coach no buy no obo one game pe Carlos Queiroz buy no and so about one game
was
sa what game no o chema two goalkeepers in the die say adia ba ko pe ne da game ni nyina adia enka by conclusion obetimi aka say sa keeper no da 90 minutes no ene be da game ni nyina but the way o chema two goalkeepers in the die no any performance so two goalkeepers in the mae no Emma oh choose between the two goalkeepers based on coach the last game na heading because maso the was keeper Beneda Buma o make save but at least get there in the first half no he was incredible. Benjamin Asare be there no or concede goal there but goal na Asare concede here no untimi 40 Benjamin Asare so the game no start here Emma coach in find the lineup ma bontia meti idea between the two goalkeepers no and it be very difficult for me to choose between one kwakoda but sen kan me nkwa na me coach na enka number 1 na me ba beto no on say on are consistent on are familiar with the blasters na ye bo qualify they do baby any more day no asare na be die it asare die no ono so anguni won ani won mu ase what distinguish ni ho anything for a player be that blasters mu a efra se efa eni na fade die and why change him unless they be asare making mistake and unless be a training grounds one no there's a new goalkeeper bia Andy what be ya adwuma sene de asare no training grounds wo de ye ni obi ntino ye ntimi nkan wa asem but based on what we have seen any asare performance for the blasters in the World Cup qualifiers there between the two goalkeepers Andy menye coach there but if I'm to choose there I'll choose Benjamin Asare ahead of Atizigi.
Over choose Benjamin Asare ahead of Atizigi.
But who coach you so as you gidi o Atizigi.
Yeah, Maso.
Yeah, Andy.
Ibi aboko de.
Nyame adumo.
Yere nyankopa. Na the other one show Black Star jersey na wo twen.
Enye sa.
Sa. Wa na no feel say obehwe. Pia we inu kosi kakra. Na bi meka we bottle ni so.
Okay, that my name I say. They no ane be kun. See they are open no ane be kun what I say.
Ase me kwa meka bi na me obetumi atani ade na ba bi gira
me area mamba mudi misi ha na munja ade na misi minja obi hale malaria mo say cook
And then how patriotic are Ghanaians? I mean, himself, the number of Ghanaians who share Ghana JC College.
I say, oh, yes, surprise. I don't know. We steady Ghana for. We love our nation. It is everywhere. Like every country, bia is an ekoso. But what I say, a country behind the eyes of the world, is an ekoso. And yeah, Ghana, we love our nation no matter what it is. We still love our nation. And occasion naba. It's even an honor say World Cup or United States of America. Na Andy Yekobi. Andy Bachoutiemi.
Me too.
Hey, Omo Bashe America, Nessa, even Arabians, Bashe America, Gina, the best at towards as or Munisu country, America, Hanon Bechusu. Anonymous agony. Say, Omo Bashe America, Zini, fine. It will be some dream country, about 99.9% United States of America. So, a great feeling, but what I say, that Ghana, so no, your culture. At Africa. When you go to the Americas in the black area, you're in cross symbols in our. And the moment you mention Ghana, they know where you are coming from because of what our leaders have done. In Tiandi, me not surprised at all. Me not surprised at all. So me buy almost with the exception of me almost will be a Ghana. But make my but sometimes me a Ghana passing. But what I say, Jake sheds name for power. Nandi oh there na Ghana there no more shenangasa. Hey, producer and I said see investigating no. You know more be yo. And you be a mini yo. Sheds never. And it is what it is. So Andy Ghana no ye be ko boy homodin. Ye be emra ye be she Panama ne. Ti ye show mu wi a ne ahwede aka ne akorehwem. It's a great feeling. Yes, it's a great
goalkeeper no kwa mahwan.
Oh, that's a Ghana Nazar number one. I mean him dad in this sign as a sign that way. Because Andy, the whole thing is this. Atizigi very good goalkeeper. On the dad last World Cup. Your World Cup ya kono. 3 goalkeepers been here use for the 4 World Cups no. Only that 2 first 2 no. Ena Fatao Ekoda baako. Ena Okai Ronaldo dem. Ena your friend say Atizigi so da baako no. Into on the die and so on the number 1. And ye bedroom fee. And I'm one say enkoye. Nyami o mo ana mo say enkoye. Ya Ghana for na coach ni see you. And no ya or them so no mo say yes AFCON ya ne qualify. And omo dey Asari bravely. Omo dey Asari betum. Asari bet them no. And Andy history sa repeating ho. Ye call back because when Black Stars score all-time low no. Ye pese ye san back no. A local goalkeepers and a dear coy, a Samir Jenny Jojo. Zubeka World Cup near qualify last game na Jojo Nekoda or South Africa. And see, I didn't call you na foreign keeper to me no. Any asandi local keeper san betum see a rebuild it. Obedaya, what keep it clean sheet ya qualify we. Ya call London sa friendly games why ye massive saves. Ya ye bibia. Actually, ye ko bought try match first one. Dia mo amosi ono ne nya de no no abeda no. Ensanda o that e bo amosi hey. Asisa afina Atizigi abagana. Atizigi ye said say ye nim no kra afina waba. The same Atizigi die no. No je saying. Yes and say 5 against Austria. And I must say emfa na mo de Asare betum. Ye ni Germany or je say saying OG2. OG2 against Germany, now OG5 against Australia. In a one case, I goalkeeper. They in a face away there. Here we are another match. We are coach and keeper. You baby Andy. It means that no more than no more goalkeeping department will be interesting to know information on the Ama coach. But the coaches who are better Mona na muye dumano into Uber baby I'll be so the saying that is the information they have given him. Oh, yeah, can say Munina Ghana for. Until the obede bia banya ne kwan so ani pa so what ya say enye team bia wo call team bia ma your goalkeeper number 3 it the only dia omode yes am eje no a history na na repeating no Inside the cast Yema local players opportunity. The same people who are saying Yema local opportunities no and also telling us that in foreign. You see the double standards we do. But Sanya Chris can it's all about the Black Star. Or the coach on the onion the Celesa Waba. Okay. Or the young Jaimano. By media Sanya Bisamino. Oh, now sorry, send your born cry for crack.
Ghana for Ekasha na mamini kan fa messages ni beba phone lines ni so na yedin komo Abubakar Ezra Lewandowski was Ghana 3 Parama 1 we no say God bless you Sir Chris Emmanuel Jano say, watching you live, wish Ghana win against Panama, but what do Messi want again? Isn't it enough? Can't he leave Ronaldo to win the World Cup? Bernard Anson say, Ghana is beating Panama by a goal to nil, but will be 12 game. Asari should be in the post watching you live from Kansas City. Pace Nation, we was sending Ghana flags. Baby Eddie Aba Kofi Adepa, say Ghana 3-2. As for Thomas' case, we shouldn't worry about it. Boy will deliver. Okay. YB Rich. I say today Ghana will play like prime Barcelona and Panama will get it to Vamos Ghana. We know the Ghana flag. No area source be bad for budget. I say Ghana will lose today to Panama. Ghani Adam. I say who told Maxwell? Okay, Manuel Jr. and so say Ghana and what they fire emoji said yes also. Michael Jemfi say Andy, good morning to you and Pure FM Sports Team. Iceland is pure. Hona also every show no. We say Black Kwame. I say Andy, tell Maxwell that I say if you love America, that's your dream, not everyone. Okay. Still, Adu, I say, how can you lie on a visa form like that? Nicky Father, why the insult? Take it cool, man. Okay, meaning what he's referring to do. Say, okay. Eric Atta, I say, still, most of Ghanaians' visa refusals and foreign states applications are because of technical errors, said a former U.S. ambassador in an interview. Ismail Ibrahim, or say SM is our number one to a call for Benjamin Asari. Elijah, SA 3-2 for Panama. Adayode Kunta. Okay. Freeman, SA Asari for Surely. Or say SCB, SA Ghana, Neo, Panama 2. Oh, Bonyuri, Adena, yes, we say Ken Thompson, I say there are watch parties everywhere around diasporas. Let's go Ghana. Yes. Oh, why Kwame champion was Ghana all the way, and also a day Abba. Joe and Sir Richard was Ghana is winning. Allen Amwako a free. I say Ghana to Panama nail. Nicky Father, I say the goat has done it again. Leo and also Erisaba and Adoma. I see both teams to score. Panama win by 2-1. Or so and the message we answer the banana see your boy Siama as Ghana is winning. Yusuf Shaibu as Ghana is winning by 1-0 goal there Ghana and the also Alfarian NK or say Brandon Asante to score. Nana Kwame as Ghana 3 Panama nil. Slim Slibby as I pray win so I chop my bet. I pray Ghana wins so I chop my bet. On also the Cosmos Lover as Ghana should win this match by all means. I'm going for 5-0 for Ghana. On also the what the Abba no. I say Chris Wado Mensa a must win for Ghana today. Watching you live from London Bridge and our wish you know. Ti Muguso Chere Ghana Fuguso do Margin Chere and so Manuel Junior say Andy, please extend my greetings to Uncle Jacob Achusebe, producer of our from Manuel Junior, the genius, and also the Abba. Also Jima Francis also say I pray they don't disappoint us tonight. I'm staying up till 12 a.m. to watch this. Okay, say London team. Because the coach was Andy, I'm wearing Black Stars JC together with the national flag. Ghana 3, Panama nil. Or DHL officer wa crowd su. And also a show in Ghana Fogusua. Wamu Echo Margine regarding a game at Airbus on Yaba. Now Yababi a game home como and the old piano. But I also correct the other matches are and also a course because Enra said Mbappe able 2 goals. Na umuwe game na 1 a.m. Messi enso esi from AM meet no na say Obama games no enso aye the party yanko he sa games no emra ye ba na afi no ye ra aye Black Stars enso game no na hon komu nyina no ye the honsem enso etimi ade ba well for aye Pure 95.7 FM also now we're joining on Facebook Pure FM TV and for results to be and for into your enra opium el France game because now the alternative France SM means Emma Senegal wamu etiba Mbappe 2 goals and Bradley Bakola Esheba Kwada your friend is Ibrahim Mbaye Erebenya consolation and Sonoma Aya Senegal almost national team no and area to Iraq Elusu for one Edema Ayan Norway Ellen brought Holland Eshe 2 goals a branch your friends Ostigard Eshe goal and run Iraq player your friends Hussein Roshe 2 goals Baku Edema Iraq and a Baku own goal and area Tenaumaji Mami Fantiga Argentina Eshe 3 Algeria and Messi and about 3 goals near Austria one Eche Jordan Eshom Ekamiensa Emma Jordan Etimubako and edit a good news Marco Anatovic Enya a penalty edit to net and Suleiman Omine from Austria and about 5 p.m. Portugal and DR Congo and Asia Kai Mami France is a group L about 8 p.m. England and Croatia about 11 Ghana against Panama and also Etimia Constitution so Emma Miss England Croatia the same group and Ghana even opportunity and a resource every England and Croatia match no and said Hunsum ACT Nyami Adma Humachin 2 a.m. Uzbekistan Ebebo Tia Colombia and latest Anusaba Yatha Hunsum first round no Yada matches no and sorting maybe and said Commono Etiamami Enra Sesiamanuka say attendance no record and so appear Enra Benny Padroma in a single day Wamu answer a court stadium but the is a FIFA Adiababa and Romunia new air record the 16th of June 2026 now almost officially the highest attendance a day a history of a World Cup and Nipa almost a match so games and so because na offer a stadium attendance Nipa Mkoya so can in Aboma numbers the FIFA and Suleiman or the better so now you say the other image of Fanobra Yababa Airways so Mami FIFA for the almost in annual game no record 281,223 spectators and games how do course and running and weighing a highest attendance day FIFA World Cup history and matches a question and you play Rock Stadium now 281,223 and a career matches no and a history and so see and as a record as she ever World Cup in was no yet Emma name before annual games and so to me course and affair and I'm list when FIFA and so and a World Cup attendance air tracker no one idea from match day 1 and so see annual sana almost annual games neighbor no the and some games and the almost Mexico and South Africa and 80,824 sounds and Brazil Morocco and nipa 80,663 United States and Paraguay and nipa 70,492 sounds and Iran and New Zealand nipa 80,180 Mami Fantugas and Netherlands and Japan nipa 69,285 the core stadium Ivory Coast Ebotia Ecuador nipa 68,274 the core stadium Germany Ebotia Curacao nipa 68,021 and the core stadium Qatar and Switzerland match on nipa and I say nipa core stadium no 67,966 and the core stadium Sounds and Spain and Cape Verde nipa 67,640 and the core stadium Egypt Belgium stadium no nipa 66,775 the core stadium Haiti and Scotland and it's a nipa core match in stadium 64,142 Saudi Arabia Uruguay nipa 62,764 Australia and Turkey nipa 52,497 Sweden and Tunisia nipa 50,987 and a core stadium South Korea about Czech Republic nipa 44,985 the Korea games no Canada about Bosnia nipa 43,000 and 2 and a Korea Canada and Bosnia matches and so to numbers now not just no cross World Cup no because of air tickets in go phone call her and go for World Cup matches the pan say make catch some Donald Trump more anybody to get so be catch us World Cup in Pankwa Nipan air trophy so air numbers we air bar not just a World Cup no anya we crowd the we know nipa 43,002 and so the least air attendance no air 43,002 and air Canada Canada Bosnia match no ɛno latest about Sankoba no yɛde ne nyina mamu ɛnso dwumadi ne sɛ no pɛi mame FIFA president owura yɛfa ne sɛ Gianni Infantino ɔre nsɛm tournament nankasa start here on the 11th of June ɛno yɛ last week Thursday mame Infantino yɛ sɛ so far owura friend sɛ Gianni Infantino venues a wɔn nso akɔyɛ matches no ɔkɔ 11th no ɔkɔ Mexico city ɛwɔ Guadalajara ɛkɔ Mexico ɛne South Africa mame Infantino said the next day Oba early ɛnso bɛhwɛ game ɛkɔ so ɔsan so kɔ the next day San Francisco ɛsako ɛyɛ Vancouver ɛno kyɛm on the 14th no ɔpanyin ɛkɔ Miami on the 15th ɔkɔ Seattle ɛna afei early ɛkɔ ɛyɛ matches mame Infantino ɛnso said demente ɛne sɛ Gianni Infantino Qatar Airways for wɔn ɛyɛ private jet baako ɛyɛ standby a ɛnom ɛna deɛ ɔpanyin no ɛnso kɔ venue so ɔmo plan and it's at least every single day Gianni Infantino ever attended one game and answer 2 matches and I report and so tinyaba yɛde wɔn some ɛba mo ɛnso wɔ dwumadi ne sana pɛi na mame FIFA for demete and it's so far yes FIFA as ɔmo yɛ extremely I am not extremely satisfied in terms of officiating referees and games of officiating so far yes FIFA as ɔmo yɛ okay when we say Oma make fewer mistakes, Nemum yeka consistency, and so I will give you so far matches about Nina referees no I consistent. Now Omojini say walk up way, I dear referees no as 30 and that's almost setting new standards. I want to bet me let officiating. I want to answer to your conkai and if you told me okay, and I report and so toja, Yadon San Ebamo Ewatch Medron Tunisia camp. Mami Ora France Harve Ayarina me catch se Emra Tunisia Epamo coach no one point Ora France Harve na just one and a coach and so them Tunisia on national team no Mami France gas opinion akwa drew and so Tunisia for our camp na okodriano no aye honeymoon Ora na shase straightforward Edward Ajo ye won se opinion France Harve na only one and actually training kilter one aye Tunisia aye players no one and so start aye training first game no anko Omulusu 5 ayam na Omulusu 5 enti ayam perifo jina so pamo coach omudo panyi we ba no said the next game June 21 omuni Japan was Hervé Renard etimi ewene sa match no edema omina ye from some Tunisia eno Deva yenko enua games eno so cause yenko France match na sa mama kwada France Michael Olise na enua Michael Olise first leg that's the first half no na emu and so edema France because no Senegal for no one and soon a detect a play so even over I am not expected goal ratio not just I expected Senegal our chances on special goals now so editor France second half no and Yemena Edania Michael Olise mama timer no kutane man of the match or mama sa picture no because I know Enra I man of the match and found and some Mbappe about 2 goals no so said the maintenance Oko Ekopiamo America one FIFA one more technical staff the group no omo koya adwuma no ekoyi man of the match omo boma so because I know baby ania nyanka omo the man of the match no everybody will share 2 goals nemo Michael Olise enso ya adwuma pa na Olise ni mame fawe NTS wonya 1 assist sense and 100% a shot accuracy a 2/2 and a branch and enso nya ye jet and it's a 14 passes a final third eba a grand duels or winning 6 out of 9. I feel 4 chances in Ukraine 2 back chances. Back a result 2 goal. Back and some 90 years and a successful dribbles or attempted 3. On your 2 right. Michael Olise or man of the match. Oh no. And latest and also about he has some Emma Edwards no and a branch of France and Mbappe about one today. So Michael Olise no cry and it's a Sawana Nebaba or Manya easy. Na Olise na nkasa obi e no we France game no a wotare Michael Olise no otu se ball no ball effortless on shada enya nyema gidigidi ball na na ball no enso eye adwuma eno ye Michael Olise no and a branch of France Mbappe ese akoda we se woni ni isi akan a Oma womre oma ball easy na so time be no opportunity enti player erania wotimi ehu ebo forward pass and so the first pass no dem Abranche friends Mbappe take off ape and Olise ebo pass ni shame dem that one na good save from goalkeeper Mendy. The second one the Mendy and save Mbappe at the ball and so kwato net eno Abranche friends Olise na Mbappe na nka se ni unu sanra Mbappe the second goal no akwade pie shot Mbappe de turn out to the abete and it's almost a south strike no ni speed na 121.82 kilometers per hour almost the second fastest air shot our competition so far so World Cup the second fastest air shot or travel general Mbappe at the share goalkeeper friends Mendy said was see pie shot no enim recabo no at the koshe no the second I see FIFA World Cup history na Mbappe about when area betu jo say ono on status or bubble because of omo criticizing no na o decided omo person silence omo any born obeba until so be 80 years because so be a decided say on pewasem na oba criticize so now you against ko silence ni pana masa you can't get enough untimi enough because omo to so enti so decided and na you decided that ya one obeba na until 80 years na still untimi ye eno Mbappe and this commander yet Emamo and so Juventus France are winning the first game against Senegal lose match no and yet young safety gear na young free Senegal and France match no young Enra Argentina mama branch friends in Messi Trent the camera misa picture way Messi any Argentine fans no na Messi kobokona Messi 3 goals and Messi kobokona na baby akwana flag this year no Argentina supporters edito na we iconic picture say oyo bia odo Leo Messi picture we kwa bia obedi say say odo be wallpaper what you say I don't say we screen saver I don't say be obe print picture we now the about Messi ni Argentina fans no obia man nsaso obia man nsaso okay coach your friends Samuel Bodu emra no house no sha on house for you share go yes ekwa first ayesa justice no Argentina supporters no obia Messi ebokona obia pedadensa and obia bow to Leo Messi way iconic picture just a Messi na no so about short no and so very iconic Leo Messi and I'm here din home command up and so wojumade so na my main we enter as age 38 357 days old Messi abaya the third oldest goal scorer FIFA World Cup history yeah players or man Masego say World Cup Owura friends Roger Miller 1994 now when you're 42 years 39 days Oshego Edema Cameroon Abranche friends Pepe age 39 283 days 2022 Oshego Edema Portugal Messi 38 years 357 days 2026 Wabogo Cristiano Ronaldo total for 37 years 292 days and on 2022 Oshego sounds anaga we are branch friends gonna grand and so 37 years 236 days 1958 Oshego Edema Sweden Messi Ababetoso number 3 and on Temamesa list way eba players omashe goals odo FIFA World Cup na mame fawe ento ya Leo Messi ensugu so nyoma says ya me say in 28 matches Messi has 16 goals player bia ni wiase a washa more goals any time Messi nemom waiko Owura friends Miroslav closer about 24 World Cup matches Osha 16 goals Messi and so about 28 washa 60 bibia kire Messi sign Owura friends Miroslav closer Ronaldo Nazario at the 19 games, 15 World Cup goals. Opinion friends Gerd Muller at the 13 matches, 14 World Cup goals. And Mbappe at the 15 matches, 40 goals. Then no interest. Who's Mbappe? Every sign Messi won. Emra France again we go 2 goals and Obesa Messi we go 12 Obesa Messi equal 14 na numere and asana how much and Messi and Obesa goals na kuma 3 just so Obesa take over and latest report about Sansem no ya didn't and so I need to so na mama Mami Messi ayataka no kra Messi bo hat-trick no nebo almost referee ogina mu no Simon Messiniak na Simon Messiniak we die o de Leo Messi tack away on Algerian player no Mohamed Aboutrika say because of the Messi ntia Messi nothing happens. Senke player for be according to Aboutrika or see way and Kabaya red card. So attack away Messi any branch friends Isa Media Nanka a red card and a referee Simon Messiniak and so Emma Messi at to a game so Aboutrika SM Messi lucky say referee man to a game so and on air here Afe Mami Leo Messi na nkasa you because after the game said Drew baby na Messi emotional na Messi so Messi e dey akwakoto you say sesi aye ka say on team bi say bibia biom emfam free Erade nchen because osi Erade aye amane enough dear why man too much say osi dia ka bia so be enjoy and Leo Messi na osi ade ba ko e man na nije and say you consider no as one of the greatest footballers in history. Now, so you're grateful. Say the players are we are seeing, you can the greatest. You can so no Messi and say about Messi. Do you know who's now you're the greatest? Messi say, or you're grateful. See who say, or you're one of the greatest footballers. And so we are say, really Messi and then Odi Sanko and Messi also no. Abu Busan said, "Diantina Messi emotional." And was saying about football. Na onwan kisanka so hwede ni teammates na yama na just atu no so ti Messi niema wo wiase nyina wo bi nemum Messi enso timi so eno ayetiete mami abranche friend Rodrigo de Paul do you know say Messi ne bodyguard any Rodrigo de Paul enra Rodrigo de Paul de koto yase we no kra wom ne say Leo Messi akwa no say ya ka se player bi chase individual records or say there bi obetinya so say Messi on chase individual records na mum no crop on say Messi krania no nim record ko she goals a etimi o say Messi nim akwa no ncheke and one say on be game no yes Messi go away akọ breaking record way Messi go away akọ record way Messi assist way akọ record say according to Rodrigo de Paul o say Messi ya no nim onim da eno aye said the hunsim tete mami the great Mike Tyson wa make post on the IG na Mike Tyson waboni Jesse number 10 Messi Jesse the great Mike Tyson enye and just a signed Jesse and a uni national not just one also pay the tribute to Aranthe friend Leo Messi say Augusto record na Maxwell and no be sounds go travel after Argentina match no on say before game no nanko force Messi no as why every Messi yamra as affect Argentina on play na Messi ebo hat-trick and run up and ayadea obi akotwa bet what they $1 million akotwa bet Argentina for the World Cup Messi akwano so di bet Argentina for the World Cup na obenya $10.5 million wakotwa 1 million Argentina eje World Cup nipa no ebenya $10.5 million and no game na pe no say kai dabi akwa we yenkotwa yenkwa den 10 kocha enra mami aye we Algeria supporters after the game odietie nkwaba Algeria fans ni almost 3-0 team over Messi no ashame 3-0 mijitum yentie Algeria fun
at the end is Messi at his last career and I think congratulations for Messi and Argentina for Messi.
And he's a generational player, right? So Messi, I grew up in the Maradona era, liked Argentina for a while, but Messi's a generational player. So watching him, it's bittersweet, like do what he did against my home team of Algeria.
El rey es el rey. Messi ya llegó al mundial con 3. Mbappé hizo 2, el americano hizo 2, ahora Messi tiene 3. El rey es el rey.
We Algeria supporters after the game almost say na Messi na show with 3 the rebel was say ba kuso no onyini ewo Maradona era name Messi generation talent generational player and so we problem here also we cannot support Argentina no cross na Argentina shene krom Algeria 3 name Messi and shenke bia obi for the shy ankwonte ase and team Norway team no na yenin kom Norway share 4 Eritrea Iraq 4-1 and share mame fa we enter you say Norway for our first win men's World Cup since 1998 at 27 years ni eno matwache she say enyaba Norway supporters no enra on some you the Mexican wave supporters no sabo stadium obon senamu pejabonsa ekosa stadium mu hia so same dia from Norway fans no almost the new one aba way almost the famous Viking row and omodi aba me catch say adaya Norway team nankasa obutwa photo omo dress as a Viking enra Boston South station oboko ekwa match no and omo nyina tratra say so omo trans na obaptwa won sa no kwade mu sa no ma twa beti asa de o say o twi kodo no o ka kodo no sa na tie we the new celebration Norway for area become Mexican wave no this year's World Cup mama branch France Ellen Brotaland say Haaland mama fan to say the last 11 games major competitions at the Norway 22 goals and a Holland and so no also 2 and a dema a country no mama fan to say the first time Haaland enya goal a World Cup or also enya man of the match enu aya branch France Ellen Brotaland yamana ba so oni ni team no obo ya adwuma pa e ma ne manyina enso timi ye kama edema aya Norway for no enu aya de tie na mame aya goalkeeper da ye friend sam aya Vozina enu aya Kevet omo goalkeeper no onse enu amede be to ya se na ne papa enso was stereo na no money Spain game no ne papa ko we game ne mame entimi ama e ma boy no aya interview se ne mame try se op aya visa aba America woman anfama no ne enya visa German after signing interview no and how popular Vozina abayan menya report say udra America the state department yes almost omabeboa womabeboa Vozina ne mame amenya visa aba World Cup ni bi any report second and man we are no state department for nankasa afa to so omabeboa ama Vozina mame epiem World Cup aba hwe but say ne papa enso timi ba no eno jamete enra mami fa we enter yes mami abranche Francis Ronaldo because Portugal for enso ba bedru Houston wam again because won DR Congo match no ebetia because won bedru ya no mami abranche Francis Cristiano Ronaldo Ronaldo somebody search Ronaldo ni enko for America for no munya Ronaldo na yes search no no the machine no fan ho ba bia we na security no aka cha Ronaldo satani na Ronaldo attend Ronaldo osresre otiase se o se sa no mo ye what is omo ye owadwuma e Ronaldo na esre no the fan ho anu ga se krache dan ho na mensam famfo achi na unua asa attend no ho na so sa dia farachi enom se de hun sinti a ya ma mo e wodwuma de no so Portugal supporters Messi abo hat-trick ahomachin Portugal fans of Houston say Ronaldo enso be for ene against DR Congo, Portugal supporters I say Messi asha 3 almost special 4 but Ronaldo special 4 ene enum na my coach France and I say branch France Ruben Dias the guy Ruben Dias or your central defender edema Portugal national team the coach no confirm and now how much India my say Ruben Dias Messi game against DR Congo Ruben Dias injured manager is on full fit and now one person better take a risk on Abranche France Ruben Dias internet according to coach Roberto Martinez I say the defender no Obatranche game no going to be Asia kan na obukobisa Roberto Martinez say enwa ebeto gasem the Portuguese Football Federation new contract was so extended what take a decision say idea World Cup ni we be free Portugal sansem no club enegom and was say sansem no no news zero so say you focus World Cup san news and zero news and mumusa questions about World Cup mumusa questions about games wam ensoabo enom demete yanko England come because in England any Croatia game enso betianko so Hurricane Hurricane say England all the capabilities are go far DCS World Cup England for GBA chair.
The point of view, the best coming off the best season that I've ever had. First and foremost, just from a fact point of view, obviously scoring a lot more goals than what I have in any other previous season, which is obviously pleasing. But I think also just physically and mentally, the way the season ended for me was obviously in a great way to win the league and in the cup final and to score the 3 goals there, I think just gave me even more momentum coming into the prep camp with the boys. And yeah, just from a physical point of view, just feel in great shape in the training sessions, in the matches that we've played. So, you know, throughout our career, you need a lot of things to go your way and fall into place at the right time, and I feel like it has for this tournament. So for sure it's one of the best opportunities we will have as a team to win it, and I think everyone is eager to, you know, to first of all just start well tomorrow and you know, prove that we have the capabilities of going far in this tournament.
England captain Harry Kane and I attend Douglas Santos, a defender at my Brazil national team. No, and to guys also Brazil for lifelines. They say a branch of friends of Vinicius Junior. Na ono timer obejina sa right side ono pese obwa Vini na oma Vini and so a free or pese oma freedom to Vinicius Junior pese cover the behind na Vini a focus obe deciding games at my Brazil to the opponents on pese Vinicius eba na chebe defending or pese time no Vini I want to name no deciding games no ediama or man from Brazil na me fa we end to say oko Mexico yes Mexico omo national guard no almost shoot down one drone na almost a drone na a fly over South Korea almost training session. I don't think says already na the federation of the Asian team no I don't or mine from South Korea. Nobody can file a fair formal complaint. Edia kwa kuma FIFA say asen ko febia sha say tete omu training session ti enra yes then obuma national guard no enso ya alert emra omu say drone bi nam so rapɛ and omu shoot it down and demete mama brante friends Julian Alvarez me report na owura your friends Gil Marine onum chief edema Atletico Madrid team wa kwa kodin komo yeso panyin no El Tigrinto and odi akotu ya say one was Barcelona president, one Laporta, Alcácer, Omunton Julian Alvarez, and Fama Aya Barca. Beginning say, yes, so opinion is Omni answer for Ako agreement. Na Omunton Aya Julian Alvarez said, Yama answer, dear, almost answer at the 50 million euros plus Victor Aya Jokaris and Eba for Julian Alvarez. And we according to reference Gil Aya Marin El Chagrinto for as the Omani Nakasa. I'm opinion akasan seven de atro se wafre aya Barca president no se on ton Alvarez and from Barca one answer for you 50 million plus Victor Jokaris and demete mami player friends Morgan Rogers me report say Arsenal team no Ateta a convince akoda no menya report say yes akwana fra Aston Villa for aka chom say team wo biem yes aka Villa for so monton no after World Cup no opeso ko North London Opeso Kosia can Edema Arsenal team no and Arsenal for me convince Morgan Rogers ama crown and Swatiase and Demete Sandro Tonali Mina reports that Tottenham was Tata Newcastle. Yes, Spurs already say 100 million euros over here. Newcastle say 120 million aka 20 million. Omo famra so 120 and so Sandro Tonali unyana enye Madrid a confirm ya no pay say omafa Bernardo Silva confirmation and so anyaba almost say I Bernardo Silva or the medicals and we Portugal for camp. Makato say World Cup because no you can't transfers now teams no air deals. And I just a camp or Bernardo Silva the medicals and Portugal for camp. Madrid at the official announcement about no pay says a matter for them to play our match before we game. No my announcement no enso dia ba eno demeti Fiorentino Perez yes we opinion also new rent fees our 150 million euros on ma or the better Galactico. Also, the kind of Julian Alvarez, ye. So, your so opinion is unfounding players or do but still, or better Galactico back with the so say almost Michael Olise. So Julian Alvarez and the nurse Galactico or reference Fiorentino Perez no branch friends Michael Olise one another don and so when so between the naba and Jamaica sound come no yedin na eba so Premier League for no and so releasing clubs now mobile next season obia stadium capacity Arsenal Stadium no MFN 60,704. Aston Villa Park no 43,205. Nebum over the Aistari said he had expansion between about Bournemouth FNIPA 12,357. Brentford Stadium FNIPA 17,250. Brighton FNIPA 31,876. Chelsea 40,004 40,044. After Coventry 32,609. Crystal Palace Selwood Park 25,194. Everton New Stadium no 52,769. Fulham Craven Cottage 27,782. Hull City 24,620. Ipswich Town 30,294. Leeds United 37,645. Anfield Liverpool 61,276. Man City Tianum 61,038. Old Trafford 74,500 spectators. After Newcastle Stadium St James's 52,264. Nottingham Forest 30,445. Sunderland Stadium of Light 48,095. And at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium no 62,850 fans and about Spurs almost stadium for Nyame Adman next season Premier League no eno diaba ya the one some mamu enso wodwumade so na abejafo atena se ncha be koma so na fa yedin komo no mamen ka no pay ye ton 5 bedrooms house yes here we ewo Chronom Red Park behind Adon Kwanasa Angel Industrial Company Limited. About 5 bedrooms and yes 0545 388 553 0545 388 553 offer about 200 the amount. Pepsodent essay do the two with Pepsodent brush and ne brush and numre with Pepsodent menya wa just all brush ba ko pe all brush and wupia and numre koda sa brush ba ko with Pepsodent. Latest from close to 60 years in here. And no my juma eba mattress eba that's one and send you some confirm in pabane for what the inferior material say the mattress oh that's one house I wrong there be letters from the Ghana Standard Authority for Joma to Sampa mattress papa omne produce into Mr. so beto mattress a latest form almost and also koto mattress no more just showrooms and outlets no be and okuma omne say bia now person from Kumasi 0322029365 0322029365 one cry 0302 231 155 0302 231-155 nano enkasa Ekwema Medical Center any Reben diagnosis for say one more ton study afre ankra individuals sorry ministries institutions organizations say one more ashe Father's Day health aid screening as almost as on the 15th on the 19th bebacho fa papa bra fa ukunu ebra yenye free prostate screening enfamano yenye free blood glucose testing sugar yen test enfamano bebacho ayantam almost would detection in tamwa wunya ayarisan intaminti oya bema mesho fa hobo Ekwema Medical Center wam any Reben diagnostic for energy so muzi surgery no message juma die we do Jollof King restaurant wata for so masene afei Baba Musa phones and accessories wadum ena Baba Musa abato aso me kotoko omunyina so asene ena juma die kesen eba so mesho so bezo frɛ ebia mu group we na person do members kwa over frɛ 0540 121 563 0540 121-563 na wafre beba cho shop be se open mo amunim tire yi ene mo amunim etibo se wonim tire yi ana wonim etibo a beba cho shop na ewo patase opposite Wacha branch here. Friend number we say free accommodation account 0541 401 757 0541 401 757. Also name obi anasa wankasa oyem admin ewo aye Facebook anasa WhatsApp anasa aye Telegram now aye members o nipa don ebeduru 1000 we opportunity kase aba enso de ma so we administrator of a Facebook page we anasa WhatsApp platform bi anasa Telegram platform now our members eduru 1000 friend number we say because who benya sika we ye your kwasu 0242 046 285 0242 046 285 cleanse hand soap no fa bi woronsa maka to say bacteria ni bi no fa woni ehu wom aye deadly o use cleanse hand soap 99.9% ekum germs and bacteria edema aye GC brand baba GC brand yes it's all about you so to be ever one for and no family na obi anso enyu so bi mamenka say World Cup he said ya na Ghana ebono obetia your predictions on aye winning team no obetia predict aye correct score aye McPerry aye biscuit predict and win promotion and so diaba na way aye McPerry aye butter biscuit and afi McPerry aye London aye oat digestive no almost say predict na 4 to 6 p.m. ewo Pure FM drive time so ubedi sika bruta ubedi achede bruta t-shirts mugs football any achede bebrebe and McPerry biscuit predict and win no edema and to show ebo for na watie Pure drive no your predictions no ubedi sika benti na de no predict wo ho now just say once no be announcement of a winners no abeji wa chede enso ha eno ye tie Afrique Logistics and Shipping Services for bakacho so wo tonema from China de Ghana shipping no problem edema wa worry not Afrique Logistics and Shipping Services abadiama omo small parcels omo ye full containers door to door ombe straight from China to Ghana fast clearing our temaport ombe ye omo warehouses nyenu wa China you ene Guangzhou Ghana so temane kuma so line no Sansia WhatsApp line 0536 735393 0536 735393 na woni Afrique for enso eni komana fe no wom enso enti emu akwan so nkoso pa na nema enkoye enso enti enfo wata roma ena ye den sem nyina enso ebademum enso of stick enterprise mi de wie na bedwafo enso atimi roma ka cho se o sidan wo ya building project mi wodru aya tiles ne to a tile na me show open floor tiles water tiles be ye the tiles papa 12 foot and make tiles different colors different shapes and different designs every air swap stick enterprise ediaba me show omo chekwa no tado so omo ye opposite palace na dum omo 3 branches bako adjacent ejaba jewelry afia dum opposite post office and dum so as a campaign na infio wamo ebeno and Abrepo junction wamo omo ye opposite county hospital 0244 458-542 0244-458-542 now ni eso of stick enterprise for and so into me in Komata Roma and that the first batch and so the akara nya be yini nyina and so etimi friend dem say ade yemo enkomo kakra say Christian say the dam ye ma men shasi wo hono mai na yini ko oh me da say Benra was a day for the big boys. On the tournament bia your omom the face of the tournament. Your big boys are omuna amanfo tuesika ababehwe wo omuni timi puli crowd to the various air centers no ma tournament no nika de na and this will be samia. I think that the big boys started playing yesterday. Meditum se Vinicius abo meditum se Spain ebotia Kived emalami yama ebe mu 71st minute one start game no, but in the context of the World Cup among your big boys ever World Cup no start your World Cup no enra na unim dia dika enra mesha na akwese bona ne bona enra no I say 4x4 we boni die wi a no a hand baton the the next person the next person gi wi a no so hand over to the next person the obaji bia no and the h say we a big boy a walk up we no and the on family agro. The first game I heard in Ra me share no was Air France versus A Senegal, and to be quite frank Enra me submissions on the game make I say I'll be extremely surprised to see say AS Senegal betimenya a resource against Air France, because France one of the favorites to win the World Cup, and France also our stars are yadeji the World Cup. Now adia mami didi kra course through our the French national team when say and they were more to the expectation to the level of being say France the ball in the first half. What the kaka France boy game against Senegal. France Mbappe Olise, Dre, Brante Fede Dembele. In the first 45 minutes of the game, France was just one shot. And now on target
the first 45 minutes of the game, France about just one shot. In fact, you bought the first half, now France SG expected goal is 0.02. Senegal on any bono about 5 shots in the first half. Senegal in one of the 5 shots on target. Now Senegal SG in the first half is 0.47. So in the first half on the first of airborne near here when the can beat me within the first half na Senegal. So Michel France national team the big boys Abrante Fedolise were no quiet in the first half. Me so say in the first 10 minutes Oshaya Mbappe and 2 terrible first touch. Nina Olise eto ball mana na the first touch e disappointing in the first 10 minutes of the game and Mbappe enso nya sa opportunities na the first touch enso etimi e disappointing na Andy the sign of a good team is say they can change the game within moment. Second half they buy na and the way Olise started say why exerting influence game no so na and France decided say omo France say pin Senegal defense anymore and the pass in the bad neighbor and I'm not surprised see a ball game new no Abrante Fedolise no Andy edgy man of the match boy no ni ball
and effortless
Olise no ni ball the fact that on see a kind of club now okaso ni ball it doesn't change anything. Olise ni ball akwara ni ball ni pia
ball no chese on ha no ho bebrebe o hey
oniball ntino me na me surprise o start say all back game no na Andy o say no ball as a winger but or dropping ball number 10 o say na Dembele ntimi mpuli air passes no it will drop it from the wings eba sa central position no and all check passes in sa and I think that the decisive moment they'll make it difference. Any man the friend national team, even though say Mbappe actually 2 goals in the but I think that Abrante Fedolise, and the access say the first World Cup and the first World Cup and the access say or also ba Oma Mediagro. Nemo you be can Olise bebo ball ni so when you play be Andy or the finishing ebe can the ball ni ho and Kenya yanke Olise asemu. Also Olise I say go. But the entire Eka Olise assembly is because there was a certain player Olise effort Andy obe finish the ama Olise. Unim say the last 3 World Cups Air France abono. Ebi Mbappe the first goal whatever France. The last 3 World Cups France abono. All of them say France Air start here. Their first game, their first goal is always scored by Mbappe. Starting from 2018. France first game was against Air Peru. Abrante Mbappe and his first goal. Edema France. The last World Cup in Qatar 2022, France first game was against Australia. And also Mbappe and his first goal. Edema the French national team at the World Cup. And about the next World Cup in 2026. And also France ever said the first goal of the World Cup in the same Mbappe and they said the first goal Edema France. Yeah, we game na Mbappe has 2 goals. Sa 2 goals na Mbappe essay no. Andy, the first goal no equally record. And then the second goal no set a new record. Edema air French football. Also the first goal no Emma oni Olivier Giroud ebe France all-time top scorer. Echo 57. And then the second goal no say no. Ye kasa say Air France for Epe all-time top scorer Mbappe. I was 58 goals for the French national team. We are not 20. Andy, on say or France for all-time top scorer at the World Cup. The amazing is that Abrante Mbappe or the World Cup any playing ground. Baby or the Diagra as well as simple at the World Cup. Abrante Mbappe as a 14 goals at the World Cup. So 14 goals in Mbappe as in the World Cup. Andy, what the 15 games. And I said 14 goals at the World Cup. I'm extremely amazing. Before say Enra, I said 2 goals. Now France all-time top scorer at the World Cup. Now just Fontaine. And I just Fontaine. I said 13 goals for the French national team. Mbappe, I say I may say I can't Air France for all-time top scorer Mbappe. And he goes to the tune chain. Now share the number of games that Mbappe here to score 14 goals at the World Cup. 15 games. and 15 games at the World Cup, 14 goals for Mbappe. I'm very sure. Say be a more World Cup in you. Now I brand to friend a closer and all time is a friend some Messi I call it.
Yeah.
But you more game you know. And I more World Cup in you know. Now a closer record ne crown no. A feeling sir. A feeling sir. One of Mbappe and Messi and the betting afa SR record no. Now even though a be a maso Messi betting me afa record no. But because of age, I want Mbappe side into no. Betting me aka a be a prophecy a prediction. Say Mbappe be retire. I want retire no. Not World Cup no. Or the World Cup all-time top scorer. And I think that in terms of the World Cup no, Mbappe is extremely efficient. France for that starting. And the way I must start in Andy will be for Air France for no and so a serious. Mbappe me na no and a big boy Baku Haaland and so taking over the mantle from Mbappe. On say Haaland emo Air World Cup ni that. The first World Cup ni the first World Cup, the first game. And when me catch that was say no way entimi and share 3 or more. No me surprise okay. Because me kind of we are no way about the qualifier. No way play the qualifier 8 games in the qualifier for the World Cup no. No way winning 8/8. They scored 37 goals. They considered only 5. And the first game at the World Cup against not a big team in contest in the World Cup no. And they say Iraq and big boys are and say no way Italy. Actually home and away at the World Cup qualifier. Now say no way qualify for the World Cup. Now the first game against Iraq. Say no way mini game na. Nenke me wawa. Nemu no say Mbappe take the center stage able 2 goals for Air France no. Haaland also say no way su team no decent squad there. But the face of no way for team no Haaland. Na there be a can Haaland asem Andy onye obi oni ball bo. What you say? Enra the first half no. I both 2 goals no. Now the touches in the first half no. Only 11 pe. Haaland touched ball 11 times in the first half. But 11 touches no. Now Brandon able to go for Norway. And I think that and the only by agent say a World Cup you know me undercard. Do bet me a police surprise. One show bet me most of the big teams you know Norway. And you know Norway beating Iraq by 4-1 no. And just surprising. A Brandon Fred Mbappe at the mantle no. Emma Haaland and Haaland also able 82 goals are also Eddie economy. Now I think that was not enough. Mbappe about the 2 goals. Haaland about the 2 goals. Made a Ibiama air trend. A movie a game na no. Unse Haaland echo tweet say Messi is a madman. Because about the 2 goals a week. Mbappe about the 2 goals a week. Obianim say the 2 big boys no and rank Ebeka o masem no. Kay Mbappe any Haaland they become masem. But Messi is still around. Messi in Suya, actually Algeria, Abo Algeria, a Camian San, Algeria, anti. In the process, said Mbappe, a goes no, a certain record no. Messi in Su goes no share and rano. As my Messi several air recorder or setting by so bo air sa hat trick no. Dedikai. Messi first hat trick at the World Cup. Also Messi about we can one. 6 World Cups and a Messi bo. Yeah. The most by any player. And they say CR7 started at the Portugal. Only CR7 pe and able more World Cups. Tenra and a Messi able the World Cup number 6. World Cup number 6, you know. Messi able how many matches? 27 games and a Messi able Denra. And also the most by any player. Nemo no Messi ball a wabo nyina hat-trick a wabo nyina no na Messi emo hat-trick at the World Cup da Tenra and a Messi emo the first hat-trick at the World Cup. In the process he became the oldest player and also a hat-trick at the World Cup. Player be anyone when you need to say Messi. There are several players when you need more than Messi or Masha goes at the World Cup. But be anyone more when you need to say Messi or a hat-trick at the World Cup. And I think that is the first record Messi STA. Messi we no. Also before this World Cup no. Now Messi 13 goals at the World Cup. 13 goals now Messi won no. Messi di miensa beka honra. Miensa na Messi di beka honra no. Say ye can World Cup no. All-time top scorer sir. Messi share that accolade no with no stuff a cruiser. Young World Cup, you know. Now Messi assign a close at home and so a conanim. Now Andy, dear, a man of Messi numbers, you know, quite crazy is that Messi the man of the match and Maso, you can't walk up now. Man of the match awards are Messi Ajim Kwano, Air 12. As I take back in 2010, Messi edge man of the match, one penalty. 2014, Messi Ebeji man of the match in Kwa Air 4. 2018, Messi edge just one pay. The last World Cup in Argentina GNO, Messi edge man of the match awards Air 5 times. And then there is no player. Man of the match award. See a ball match we why a player of the match no Messi in the cross record now. Why the star air 12 times. On top of it, World Cup air golden boot, best player of the World Cup no. Messi is the only player. What did you know? Messi won the World Cup golden boot in 2014 and 2022 air World Cup. And also there is no player. Yebo World Cup we no. What did player of the tournament air twice? Messi again twice. And Messi betimi akapu we nyina so obere tie no na e bia air World Cup all time top scorer no eno so abrante friend air Messi unim dia nika on Argentina next 2 games. Argentina plays against Austria and then Jordan. So Messi timi bo hat-trick against Algeria. Maybe the toughest opposition in the group no ebe Austria. And I think that against Air Jordan any Australia potentially ebia yenwe group stage in Nkwano na closer air record no na ebia Messi enso etimi awie owie no ense na de o ma pass baton to CR7 say Mbappe na shase and Mbappe de ma Haaland e ma Messi the enso finish ASR relay no CR7 Andy and Mamenka CR7 is 41 years. CR7, no, why 41 years. Don't expect him to be running too much. Said the Argentina players, and I decided they want to play for Leo Messi, no, and then Mexico is Portugal for no, and soon decided they are going to play for Abrantia if in CR7. A more technically gifted midfield. Sami ha many Andy. See, I can walk up with players Tima, a crowd the best air midfielder. Andy, I'm saying Portugal for now. So what do you mean, João Neves, Bruno Fernandes, and Vitina. Some players, you know, and a Portugal from Finfin. Actually, crowd in your bad. Actually, no, say Nuno Mendes, no ball left back. Yeah. Cancelo, airball, the right back. Right back, yeah. Almost center back, no, and their brand friend, Ruben Diaz. It's one of their center backs. Onwepra and they were out of the game. But still, they have a decent back line. Player. But in Finfin, making sure that Ronaldo have the services. Ronaldo will not press. Ronaldo will not run. Ronaldo, Jinaho, actually said, "Boy, the beba." Nandi, Otimia connected, and Ama Air Portugal for no. And so the Messi Timia, Ama Argentina for place Ninano, and also Bobo Edemano no. Portugal for in this side say they are playing for Brantia. Your friend Ronaldo. Okay. I think that and they also finish it. Now competition in there. Messi bought 3 goals. Now and then Ronaldo so debate 2 and after that so now the goal debate you know it was so I'm expecting CR7 so basic form or basic form one and the other players you know and then Juma from CR7
Mira says Christian Maxwell also the Ebra na fi Emra Black Stars there so na matches na course on Maminti Kakra Max
on ahead of the World Cup make sure say you better 2 areas be World Cup and go for dream so the top scorer all time and now a better generational. What I say, old generation, about pass it on to the new generation. What I say, and with the first round of matches, now it is working out. And one good thing says, "Oh, tournament na stars, perform my tournament in the and also say upset surprises bema, my tournament in the and now I was emphatic on Kylian Mbappe. I was emphatic on Leo Messi, but I mean say Leo crab because I knew say Leo na me person on yabe just 4 goals. Now yet top scorer at the World Cup. Because on J top scorer World Cup that don't forget. In terms of another feather in his cup. Me dem say be obenya 4 goals. But run na back when you offside na very contentious but I'm care for. Just 1 game no ring out a Marco. Of course Mbappe also had 2 goals in there. It was a Marco. Haaland so aging him. So it's good say the top players are performing. And how it go. But Chris won't say Haaland, the behind help a bonus, so he doesn't need no touches to make his name. I say Lukaku, or more need touch. Lukaku and Robert Yatozia. But to do any more party and a hold in Opia born in Beshe on their mature. So it makes it good. But my main shall be bigger about mess. It is not that the Desert Forces of Algeria are mobile. So behind her born Nibia. They played very well. They even had a very clean goal. No, so within 10 minutes now, Omar disallowed Bia goal. They played very well, but the difference in the game was messy. Andy, in the animals kingdom, you say where stupidity is their main reason, seniority is concerned. As I say, we call a modma for as a culture and as or Hindi mo. And say Murinesi or Mani so goes be I the ope meboa. Good. But still, Crano, ye penny die etum. Yes, it's true. Ubenya wolves, ubenya leopard, ubenya tiger, ubenya buffalo. But don't forget that the lion will still remain the king. Whether you like it or not, it is what it is. And when the king is around, nobody messes it up. It is what it is. Messi, no, it's a hat trick that, like you indicated, at the World Cup, Namitri. And Ronya ne hat trick. Na hat trick no so den semaba. Says the only player in the history of international football was a hat trick be pa 11. Na record kita Cristiano Ronaldo 10 or me near joint. This is a Messi ne kuta. Sa hat trick no so say ya can wabe the oldest player to score a hat trick at the World Cup. Ne Ronaldo record at 833 and the Guso. Messi ayane 38. So the difference of years near say 5. It is a Ronaldo say hat tricker. Me sure that our record never down forever because maybe a Messi best answer Bima because looking at the 8 different we know move bow out. But say Ronaldo and said yeah, this record will be there for a very long time. Wabe Argentina on there the youngest and also the oldest player was a goal ama Argentina at the World Cup. And Rana consecutive matches here ball World Cup 24. As of Enrana 23 on a Paulo Maldini or watching the code 24. Now was a top scorer all time in the history of the World Cup joint. But a joint record near joint the year 2 near kura. So I can state claim that I'm the top scorer because nobody beats me. Sana you can also state claim, but what I say, it is a go international a call relay team no. To say oba athlete track and field that. Say a call relay near winner. Ye man medal for Bia or gold. Sikani admire ye chenepe. But what I say. So you can say that Messi is now the top scorer in the history of the World Cup. But we hear one more to make it outright. Andy, clear Mbappe, like I said earlier on, Obe says I record, which make a World Cup be 2 account. But the Messi to me, yet top scorer, why yet top scorer all time keke? In the history of the football, can see be one, and also can because baby a Messi, not only a record. No. It's Andy, clearly speaking, if you look at Messi, not in one word, or describing Messi so a maybe this as a Messi on one born. Born I boning in I can and one Messi no. Because in the area of talent, nobody comes near. In the area of trophies, nobody comes near. In the area of assists, nobody comes near. In the area of playmaking, nobody comes near. Even in the area of goals, nobody comes near. It's simple. Players able balls is here. Obiano on Messi bought the same number of matches or no to match goals as in Messi NC. I'm saying not all there is no player currently on earth or Boboa. Only Messi bought the same number of matches also more than what Messi would do NC. Obia was goals as in Messi Bia. He has played more matches than even the number of goals are was same. Again, goals are and a Messi say outside the box. Go inside the box and go outside the box. Difference in the history on Nase. And Andy say what they told you. You blame Messi as on your leader. Also those tiny accounts on your leader. And I stood in, people didn't understand. The leader who is able to let his subject die for him. And the leader who wants to die for the subject, and why a good leader? Leader no person die for the subject, or person Nigeria or that things no. But a leader who wants his people, or he motivates them to want to die for him. He is a good leader. Even that one grand yes, I no credit. Mam improve na me friend. Also, Messi no kwa one a different leg. The idea says Messi is different from any other player in the world. Maybe. The last World Cup in 2022, Andy, when I say most goals, Mbappe. Argentina team no muna meche.
Messi.
When a man most assist.
Messi.
When a create more chances.
Messi.
When a dribble a power.
Messi.
Okay. When a man true balls power.
Messi.
When a man of the match power.
Messi.
When a best player.
Messi.
Final no Argentina team no one say most goals.
Messi.
But you really see a bomb man. How possible? He rather played for them. So it is Messi instead who plays for a team. It is not the team that plays for Messi. It's not coach Bianca say, Omuko Sunya there was school. They catch us they are most young now coaching and Messi in there that thing doesn't apply. When Messi is playing, he plays as number 8, number 9, number 7, number 10, any more calling there. And run wide and no defensive work because I was shocked. Now say, hey, Nessa Kwawi. So I also be defend the crime. Me person that can call bot train na me had we ehina with Mbappe die right. Mbappe per right me boy.
This one center forward.
Who's Mbappe most on the right no paper.
Yeah, before say
all call. Ntina ka Messi bot train na Mbappe ba. Ebia Ronaldo bananka ma hade. Eno ne ade am person that cross say that say ball be 2 and ball 3. And na o sha ade ba kwa Andy. Mimi ya je di say ye radi Yesu Kristo no ane Messi na waba ball mu. Mami nka obetima se. Mbacho obetima hwe. Mbacho hwe. On say ye radi Yesu Kristo on. O tesoro one ne papa nya metesoro sa no maka kire. Ba opeso obeje ne se wantena soro wankasa o si fam be ye aduma no je ye mebo a. Enti e bia ball no so no. Ono so pese ye hu so o ho nti ono na esi for. Either than me how to describe this boy. At this age, Christian, the same speed, the same intelligence, the same running, the same thinking, the same thing, completely out of this world. It's clearly speaking, Mr. Ronaldo so basic for me. Sa White House na Ronaldo ne Trump coach ya no. And who tie me, yen World Cup ne ehwe mo paayi. Chris on me ya adwin say World Cup ye betumi wi amamo bi ana onim. Now con e den a cup for ye Morocco. Ana den homo ye mom. Extra amfa into omo na organize on play nipa. But George has here. And now Trump's on also politics now, but say Saudi Arabia, you're my allies. No, if the Portugal gave me a new code, the power, referee, you best also. But what will be such wonderful season when Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal also wins this World Cup? And who's saying, my boy, the power, another make out that. But it is what it is, and let's wish them. I think Portugal, they have everything. Almost beat me, but Ghana and Tinia, Ghana games. And they are living out. And I knew so you were happy. Kylian Mbappe,
Argentina for the despite BBI into homophobe. Other placement needs to step up. Messi and there's no player. Lautaro Martinez is here come Inter Milan.
Yeah,
he's such a wonderful.
But no, you do.
Oh, but
there be physicality.
The most important thing as a striker is to put the ball in the net. Messi and for Bonantua if we Messi free Argentina national team, you more. Except by this Argentina, Messi feed it out. Others are stepping up. But when you take Messi from this Argentina national team, many should be because of your favorite because other players are not stepping up.
But you be free or multi modi or more to me abo.
Now we are there.
Can't be asking.
What my dear coincidence and Mbappe in your 2 goals. Obotia Timbe, an African country. Messi in 3. Onyetia, an African country. CR7 Bonne. Coincidentally against an African country. Me did say CR7 where a Congo for now more quality there because one Bissaka Twazembe Chancellor Mbemba Atam Muswaku Sa Sananan for Noah Sidiki Yohani Weiser of Newcastle Bakambu. They have decent squad, but this is the worst stage. And Ronaldo no Messi nempe record Ronaldo per record. Ronaldo nibre Ronaldo behe di Mbappe the Messi aye no rano and I think Ronaldo will be motivated and the game said there because tabno no musi akan wo Spain no Messi bought 2 goals the next day Ronaldo ba other so no so bought 2 and over 3 and per the Messi ni Mbappe no I'm expecting Ronaldo say no so see for obesi form but obesi form one Medicaka 41 years, he cannot run. On team impress Vitina, Janoves, and other players, no, and for surprise him, Ronaldo, and Obe finish them home.
Mira says Christian Yanko Humanus and I and Shan say regarding the Black Stars of Ghana game, and Ghana has said about 11 p.m. any baby game, Yanko PM, Canada, Toronto, now you could team no ever. Na enra sabeka say chairman BKB na correspondent wontino Bresi Osieko na ikuti nko chairman Otienka good morning. Na apombo ko de.
Apomia. Who's I don't know.
Nada na mune.
Na Andy. We got time. There's only got time with that. We were not attention.
Yes.
The house of time with that. We were not more friend. It's another thing.
Gafra, we are very fine.
So the man, have ending.
I don't know.
I say he was a doctor or pharmacy. Never on your consumer. But we have
okay, that I mean, I see. Yen say unko mo twetwe na say. Enra ena ukodru ye e wo Toronto, the Black Stars of Ghana enso ho. Wada Roma ukodru ye no Ghana fo e wo ho ene mo omo a wo hia wo mo ene euphoria e wo ho no betimi atwamfo nyini kakra ya kire because the Stars are in town.
And nigga says well adem me hu bi ache. Hu bi ache. Unse US here Ghana bubble match will happen. In fact, US Canada here Ghana bubble match will happen. Now, Adema this time how Ghanaian community in Asia bring it said you mean digant in the chino. I don't know how you be on it. I say look over say Ghana for the donor and the go we team. And if I'm sure that the donor quality and can answer the new offer. But I say sense of nationalism be abba Ghana so we kaya e chance man e ba be independence we kaya 6 March na Ghana ni be so national colors I don't know if you cost Kumasi almost every Ghanaian you see in fact you can go to Zanzibar Ghana ni be who na abu who knows of Ghana just now Black Stars when they were entering Toronto mobile Toronto and they drew the kind of supporters in your organized groups. Or when I say Ghana colors, Jama. I don't even say Adeba Kunswa. Me can me for more F in so Basukaka. The team knows to avail your moon to the fans. And the last time I'm not catch on here, only Christian Nemaxona. The last time will be 2006. 2006 Germany. And in fact, okay, the last time in 2010. And Ghanaian community no kwa. Now say omo receptive kwa what's the canem ko plaster camp na ebi as a tuone ma said you as a team and from obi so free kwa what all the mention but this time almost say when into the mokobo no it's mun relate starting from US I'm not go around no mo ye so party in the park omo ye buffet no one Ghana for Ghanaian community on the buses ni nyina alcohol only place education pictures my place in your babon because it was an event my place and the supporters are socializing the same thing the same thing Ghana for no common here because adia you who say Ghana for need the blast saying a check and meaning you can bring back the love first now hashtag and I think they are putting actions no more is definitely bringing back the love. But one of the things which I'm for the Black Stars to win today. So Black Stars to shine now. And I am telling you, I Ghana colors crop if you have a break. So I thought the yellow how good you chat now the green red and green because everybody will want to show their love for the nation. And the euphoria here is massive. I don't even say arrangements and then Sankofa Square, what is cool? Because when you say open Swan or Blasters, Blasters are say on Ufriwa 10 English or Sankofa Square, or 2 wedding money in the area, Ghanaian fans will walk from the Sankofa Square to the stadium. It's a never go on one day buy a ticket, game ticket. I mean, in Ghana, one thing is Super Hankasano, Andy, and
last minute at the end.
Oh, so to Ghana in the last minute. You won't believe, sir, and na I will be Edwin. Many Edwin and not type in once and so kaka. Ebona basu going and now GFS pa. Now I'm a for friend or say request when you're not for tickets almost 20 ticket. Now plus every you can't say about World Cup and in fact you won't say about Nkrumah. FIFA really ticket and no. Much no one idea but Chamia Bono. And I'm there's a mad rush for ticket, and I'm telling you, Ghana Panama game ticket no catch or say the face value $140 was the same. So total $400 crown in Bakobeto, $500 crown in Bakobeto. And category 3, category 2, category 1, no so and so vanity. That's yes. And Nagasano, Ghana, and you feel proud of your nation and wear the Ghana colors with a lot of pride.
Now, Una Montina Uti and Comona, Yenimsa as a Donaba and Kofo show colors. And of course, I have to be a sa and I know pay Juma around the high fiase, you know, be a Eshe Ghana colors, Oko banks, I would be a Ghana colors. But meaning Sa Donna Abano, confidence in Swaba say. Win between because it may be a chomono. A Boga Ghana Bobo, the Zoom intuition. I want to say no, I want Comano, Sano Musidino.
Oh, yes, confidence is okay with him. I mean, wow, Papa, him every Dakwane, Nibaka Club, or even to Gaza, Panama, Panama don't bear as a Ghana. And in fact, to him say, even though Panama highly ranked than Ghana, I mean, when you talk about the two teams now, they can't place Gabo Team Papa. Ghana, even though your players be prepared here, I mean, your players in your about better teams than Panama. They're not Panama watching Ghana and say they were working as a unit, only team. And so unfortunately, Coach Babio Kofana, Ghana Football Association, Kasai, Pamlo. They come and feel bias, a bomb to the shore. Avoma, a Pamlo. Can you say, I'm sure that you can't some yeke. But one of the things, and also, about the appointment of Carlos Queiroz. Carlos Queiroz and OBF will say, Antoine Semenyo is a top maxman. Ono the Nidan is also a couple born a mine. In Tubaka, anyway, one risk in the crowd because the way that we can players be prepared, no percent obey stadium. Into the game itself, now, yeah, and no number for unfair. There was supposed to be a friendly indoors and this animal, but Kakama will say, I said, coach, I mean, India, but one sense of unity, just have a blasters in Ghana as a blaster about you see a few individuals. Even when they are working, even when they are almost get together, no more there's this new vibe. Yeah, ever. I'm just hoping that they'll show it on the field. On the field, they say, I don't think the most important thing, of course, with all the things that they cost around they have to show it on the field. They no any idea, and the only thing that they do a helicopter and now normally, they say, walk up with a kind of security and yet security control. And, you know, it will be the greatest walk up after we every one because Christian Max when they are only fans of statistics. When you say US 94 had more fans than any walk up, fans attending, and then me check on the game. The reason is that who's the US and Canada, for instance, US and Canada, almost stadiums necessary. Vancouver Stadium is so far unlike BMO Field. America, some stadiums is also. They tell the stadiums on the way NFL. Who's the NFL? The almost from this is huge to America. Oh, almost for paper. And stadiums necessary. Be a capacity no. And almost 10 of the bobola. So stadium near mine definitely means that there will be more people at the stadium. The same thing applied to Mexico. Mexico, almost set up a ball, and because of almost doors. It almost still only Azteca, and now the last on ball and World Cup 86. Where said in the stadium, no, that's an all seat and people were thinking there for over 110,000, but then all seat numbers number from to 80 something. And numbers, every stadium will be full. When stadiums are full, it means that the numbers will always definitely go up. And this being an unprecedented World Cup, 3 nations they hosting. And also you're different. And you're sure saying no, and I preview where I'm Spain, Portugal, and Morocco. This World Cup is very special, and I'm just hoping that Ghana, as a country, will also have a very special World Cup for Ghanaians to remember for a long time.
John, yeah, game Nankasem where the Black Stars here coaching sense now will continue the performance and they be out in the now with the home come now you game at against Panama 1 and Nkoma yedi ewa ha ene say when cry na ebeda you go post media my Now Tian Common, I'm say Anandi Omayina Sinchain, say Akoya between Benjamin Asari and that of Lawrence Atizigi. Again, Ebimusu said the absence of Thomas Partey because earlier no, I has been about to just almost Partey later. Any other confirmation says so clearly we are not having Partey in our midfield. Now, Yenya Partey, why sooner Ebabeka and the other midfielders no ever middle. You say you better progress here for the next stage. Sa Panama game winner. Also, Yenya the 3 maximum points at the free one. From one Kasawa point of view, any game Nankasa so him and the choir also a first share Nema your approach towards this game.
What you say I never go about the 2 goalkeepers Nasamaoka. And the Mamina can say 2 goalkeepers ordinarily. I am not to give Diva.
Yeah.
And I know that Tizigi is listening. I'm a huge fan of this show. I know Dean only is the SM. So, I mean, Benjamin Asai, who's on here, there be hippie and always being around. It's me, so say, no, I'm a man for this. And it's not Tizigi this time again. He said, Jaman on the Uswa Kasan, is adding and the engineer, you have to work as a sort of a good. I will say, and only a year of fast in Naba. But from Diamantino, Benjamin Sai will still keep the pool, Diamantino. But unim say, Andy, look who when they say Ghana need you can be a speculative. I mean, I never say almost over Honduras game. But the Mimatian, and the Bedru, if I didn't know, and then Bedru has said, Omwa, Omoko Rhode Island, ho, ending go for the deal, Common so, ya did say, ya Atiziki. But whichever we realize, I mean, yeah, change squad me bant and everybody comes so squad me bantam. But whichever goalkeeper don't be using you, definitely the goalkeepers in your hands over the goal. Say Benjamin Asari 7 players. Uprano to me on that tournament you might say at least you keep the post. Say Benjamin Asari so that Nazubia Grand Prano no one about just on one keep the post. It's whichever way no na Mijidi said you guys are and call Kessi. But I dear Bako meeting your catch on the podcast. And now they've been effective young team so from the Mimekuno. Because it looks like I say Omo Bano, Omo was a party will be a target. But no one means say the bank could do baby deny the visa. Because no one say party says something I care for more so be a baby who and a sergeant. Now meaning the Christian Numna school near Yamon can say school Yamkui, they say school has and yet you may be man. And a school man who can say presumption of one will be abroad. But whichever we have on Tunche. And no, I'm not call the man, a big crab says a party, a gun to the visa. What do you say? 2 legal teams will be aboard in Korea, the judge now, what I say? I've had really a more warranty. And when the men say, yeah, judge now carry the just say a gun to party visa. But generally, I mean, I'm not in a bad ruling or a police, the decision to deny the visa. And it's going to be fine, and clearly, the Ghanaian legal team did not have much time to prepare. Oh, the time I apply for visa, no, I didn't have the time a match and never basso. When that time, Santi, there were a lot of loopholes in how he's in the key case, and I'm sure that Christian will get into it. But whichever way with that party, and the kind of country, and then Ghana and now some more bar, and Ghana, Yabobo, Kayaboba, can 9 players go to the Panama. All of them say. But as some number, I'm going to say Chiba, about Madagascar, Niger, no great shape because of quote back with you. But this time there's a new coach. What the experience of playing in big tournaments, the experience of playing games with a lot of pressure on his team. And we are just hoping that the better channels our pressure. And I don't know what I can say. So team led a lot of arrogant people are who channel the arrogance into winning. We are expecting to make channels at the end. Edema win number. Genuinely, I mean, Partey would have been very instrumental because you didn't say the team know there were a lot of injuries in the Partey woman, Partey, original things you want my at least I never agreed so Partey be chat to passes, no, and I must say, no, me, I mean, Jordan, me, President Luka, and I'm I mean, but unfortunately, no, I'm sure that Caleb Yenchi will be given a certain rule, the friendly match from starting from a Chigaka. Caleb might be given a central role this time because of party absence. No, I don't know. Say your mischief changes because clearly he's working behind the scenes. So when teams go to camp, the entire it will be so 15 minutes media. But pass by almost shoot. We are near to premiere your match on say. I don't know your tactics in the Andy, I can tell you that party Adiano ain't highest, but me, the name have me a party name as a person. How he's been to, because we started in England, was a channel, and it's a and no China, this are a so by. Party the name have me a branch and ain't effect on his psyche. But and it's a party now share on the black we share and the idea all Sundays are dinner. Also be as a problem as a matter. And which means that the team psychologists and the people who are working in the Black Stars company, they are doing a good job and they should work harder. So the bear, on which way you should partake some of the motivated team. That's a move at the idea. Oh, now you need your money and sentiment. I won't be surprised. Second, I best go. Ama Ubia Kuyi party and now be and now say, Ghana be Ubia party, maybe all the channel. I won't be surprised.
Ubia party just to show to the cameras.
Exactly. But me now be at the back. So we should go. Now when the man do that celebration to be there. It's the most important thing is beating Panama, and I think that the Black Stars will be able to do it today.
Okay, Chamu, that's na meet Panama coach Thomas Christiansen and na Udin in Como say and that game against Ghana, the Omo say Omo be protected Omo territory. Let me tell you something. Nanye Sano Omo kogu achira na yenso your coach say adia oya adia pa yenso obehye wangu na afi ono so de egu achi na Omo kogu achira yenso ye kogu achira bi.
Oh, but you know, Wales game in the second half. No, the coach need coach of so actually. I was a 19 or the mobile. In fact, Wales game on 2 sides of the team. Not all ball. I mean, the first half, no, I didn't have some setting back. Second half, no, more attack. You know, the new man only call them name by no way. Yes, I didn't. It is to protect their territory. I am sure. Say. Or you're strong at, and I mean Panama as a team, Roma, they are not a team that are known to sitting back. Or almost friend of South Africa boy, 2 friends of a boy, where a number of friends of my boy now. Almost bony bomb so ball. Coach, you know, clearly psychologically he got whatever. And you know we can answer now. We need territory, but honestly, this World Cup, one of the things I've seen is that you need teams that almost your basi you been defend there. Of course, when your teams on the press, so I'm going to defend the Kaka. Even Germany when they play Curacao did not defend. When they were getting almost 7, they were still playing. I mean, for teams and the Oberfan and Senko, you go on yard, they came red against Spain. Even though Spain and a more created all the chances, but Red did not sit back, say, we defend it throughout the world. The coach near the side it will be a plus for Ghana because any team will be defending, so will defending 90 minutes, unless you are Arsenal. What I say? Then look around penalty by. What's important? The penalty and the penalty. Oh, you don't get teams when your team or your defensively very, very, very good. But the end we so much defend there, but yes, I'm called for near Casacho, and nobody is likely you get a chance to play. There are some fouls and this is the World Cup. We get to be a come card and answer because it's a party. It's a midfield also to be very disciplined and tactical. Panama should be much of a problem.
Well, before we let go of you, then what expectations for the game?
Oh, I'm expecting the Black Stars to win. In fact, they said 2 at it. I see the Black Stars scoring 2. And preventing Panama from scoring 2. And Rantan, I'm kind of a boom. Catch on the zone here. Then we are only in Sibia. Ghana will 1.5 is your bet.
Okay, Chamu. Because of time difference, you be more me. Na yemo Edwin so aba so said you dika aka in earlier no. Said you almost hosting on onye musa my na.
Yes. Inya nra inya bidu ye odi nyina ko fi host a very nice. I mean, Ose Bonabaso. Nze na me na me do na chanko for brand TV minutes so do me this girl go viral. And I mean, I mean, it was nice. It was nice. And Andy, when you say a giant will be on standby, you are the pictures will be any videos will be na Bramana said your name to but then will be on tries to be sleeping or game. The game is 11 Ghana time, right?
Yeah.
Just over give me baby as a 1. And right hey, Austrian you might be Jordan match to be as you can go a 2 a.m. I mean, those are soundtrack. You can just imagine. What up with you know? We have a break. Yeah, I have been now more so because I just obviously every games. Imagine someone more match more than 11, almost 1 a.m. Oh, in Ghana for more Europe, more Netherlands and Germany, Belgium, almost about for Germany. Some matches now quite. Unlike the US 94 number matches in Ghana, Pantini and the Ghana. This time, no one their normal times, no? And because of the weather, no say we are not bopa. It don't want to consider being a bibum kaka. So, Andy, and obviously, now the chance of a consultation.
You better say, now we had much after the game, so no, you better say, na the Ubia and Yasanu Abonko, that's a baby.
It's your money, why?
Jote chamusi ya mumane no why aze ti Christian be o be fa twese be so no amane o chama
onu be mani no wo shada de kivia tattoo o say emba no
okay we have any chairman right can come wodu head of sports Pure 95.7 all the way from Canada Toronto any no enso abonko mu no Christian. What your chairman call my entire voices nigga from the coach any Jordan mo almost edim komo kakra na ye family di eyebo no ho enkomo yeni kan entie the vice president of the land Professor Nana Jinopuku Ajiman message a okọ Black Stars campaign or the Emma players ni the vice president of the land Her Excellency Professor Jinano Pukwajiman ewo Black Stars camp ena udisa ankomo no na se bitu abebiu Santehene enso ene na hemfo ewo Canada wo nso di dwumaso na enura ne mpanimfo na hemfo enso kopie mu ewo Black Stars camp na dwaben manhene da sebra otuo serebo the second enso the message from Otunfo Edema Black Stars team now.
The team 4 would have very much wished to be here this afternoon. However, we've been disabled from doing so by virtue of other equally important matters of state.
Eno Dasibra Otuo Cerebral the second Jabi Mining and Osi Otum for Nemwa with the Sound Kobono Emma Black Stars players no cat Edwin Simon Okreku as the FA president and so the Sound Kobo we said 26 players are more Campono Omaya ready with a technical team for Panama.
The 26 plus players that you see here and the technical team are. Tomorrow is the day they've been waiting for. Tomorrow is the day they've been preparing for. And tomorrow will be the day they.
I know Mr. Cat Edwin Simon Okreku to understand say about audio now more Facebook no and minimum what the problem is but me who messages or more complaints or more sound Facebook Mr. Boyana Macheki Eddie now coach Carlos Queiroz and so the expectations in the game no yentie coach.
I mean it is when those moments happen we know where we are, we know the size of the mountain that we have in front of us and that we have to climb. But in the stadium, to be honest with you, I expect that our fans even do it better because we need the player number 12. We know that the fans from the other team will also be supporting. We hope that during the game the drums there'll be 90 minutes in our art to celebrate the beat of our art.
Okay, and your coach Carlos Queiroz or expect a good game and who say on Thomas Partey exclusion no and so Kasafa.
We have our players settled. We have this moment counting with all the 26 players that we have in the squad, and tomorrow we'll make a decision. We'll be the starting lineup. No particular comments about that. I think it's not necessary to make comments. The story is open. Freedom of speech is open. But to add more comments about issues that are nonsense does make it's not part of my business. My business it is to play with the cards that I have me. We are waiting for a decision. Decision come. We are ready to make the final approach to the game.
Right. I know coach Carlos Queiroz and I tell you, and I question Zibu a player for the team. Because you say and I won't make sure somebody win the game no for Partey.
This coach always have a say that whatever that doesn't kill you make us stronger, and he has that word because we know that our brother has been through a lot these days and we are always with him. We are always with him. He's one of our biggest stars in our team, you know. But for that we have to make sure we win the game for him, the family, make him happy because he is with us from the first day that we started this campaign. And it had Murray playing our first game at this big stage and he's not part of it with us. But we are giving him our word that tomorrow we will make sure that he will be at the back of the TV and at the end of the 90 minutes he will be happy.
Sibosi Ombama Partey Eniaji. Omuno Partey be with TV. So omuno na a chance here. Unfortunately, so omunyano at this point in time. But don't make sure somebody win. I'm a Partey so here. Then Ebeji Jordan, are you as a captain? I mean, you remember Christian Maxwell. So Jordan, and so see, am I ready for Panama?
The boys are committed. The manager has come in and really.
Right, I know captain Jordan, are you? Reason, you game the way.
Well, Andy Medasi, na it is Ghana the World Cup, and Ghana for I don't know the word I mean use you. I say we are too arrogant at the World Cup. It doesn't matter the opposition. Ghana will be a boy. Be a country in Ukraine who are doing so in Ghana, but Ghanaians expect the Black Stars to win. The way I support and Black Stars, you know, yeah, the Akuma, any agreement, Mojani, BB, and supporting Black Stars, and that is why normally I'm disappointed. Yana Kwaman for Hosan. Now Ghana is going to the World Cup. Ghana is at the World Cup. The first game na Ebony against Panama. Yenyintum adeba kwa yenyintum ni se Ghana former yedebo Panama no enye the best. Let's place on record. Say Ghana across 7 games without a win. The last 7 matches. Sa 7 matches na Blasters abo. Yen wini bi no. Ya draw back up and you lose 6. The last 3 matches are they prepare for this World Cup. No? Ghana lost 5-1 to Austria. You lose 2-0 to Mexico. And you lose 2-1 to Germany. 3 matches, 3 losses. All of them Ghana any defeat and they prepare Ecosia Elko World Cup we. But once it is the World Cup. And once a referee Bobona Bay say, Yebo World Cup game, no. Games are boy traveling do no matter. See about 10 games, so see about 9 games, so see a Lucy our last 15 games, so the Ghana Nino, sa record no, and Hiano, the Hiana say, ye more than 10 minutes in Yeno, not against opposition and any bono, Ghana enya a good score line. Ye group ne demono. Timwa on yadie. On paper, any one. So Ghana EPC Bibiana. Then we need to have a very good start. And good start, you know, Ocean African countries in Inana. Obia first game, most of the first game, you know, Omunya difficult opposition. Cape first game was against Spain. Morocco first game was against Brazil. Enra DRC won the first game against Portugal. Enra Senegal about France. Most African countries, you know, or Djibouti, Argentina. African countries in the first game, you know, Obianya tough opposition for their first game, but for Ghana. Panama about 2018 World Cup. Panama about 2018 World Cup, no. Almost 3 matches. Olusuni and Senyina, including on England. I think England is 6-0. England is 6. Olusu to Belgium and Tunisia. And so say no. So the last time Panama ever World Cup no, they play 3 matches. That 3 matches no. Omu Lusuni ni ense nyina Emma Panama ekofie. Magana ni bia underrate Panama. Said the case Panama the weakest team in our group. I bet me show no. I'm sure. So ko Panama kromo nso a. Omu so we group no. Said the weakest team omu so bet me ahye no nso a. Omu so hwe Ghana. Don't forget, Michelle Panama against Brazil. Scoreline be deceive you. Born up Panama boy no. Brazil show me 6-2 there. But the aggression any boy now. O show me Brazil, Brazil show me there. But they never set up some could defend it. Panama against Brazil no. Oman set up some could defend it. Brazil show me there. But acquire the box I able no. But all pointing no and no oba. The one I obo no now oba. The way Panama is set up against Brazil no. We should expect Panama to come at us. Oman defend it. And they are going to attack us. Medikaka say baby about bedroom no. Party issue no should be a secondary matter. Yebo Panama game ni we are. Ye wasembia kafa party asem no ho a afeni ababeka. The offending form I want feeling ye the ochantro enra in fact defense na dey ma party no. Sebe na me Canada for lawyer kwa come win case no. Weak defense. Entro and abrofo so omo etirimtro. And the defense na dey come party nyina no. Entro sa obi kra say omo ka say party abo Spain for 5 years. Party mo work up that entro. Party filling form no. So I fill immigration form bia na ekopa visa. Omo ba bia ma police report say or a police case bia na criminal trial bia na e hom kan no. When the fill is for no party. But enya sa asem ne ba be kan. Ye can Blasters against Air Panama. Andy, the best starting goal post bia no. I am not expecting that player to be Ghana's best player at the end of the game. Say, your goalkeeper or best save Ghana. That goalkeeper should come to the party against England. against Croatia. And maybe we game no. Maybe a goalkeeper na save ye, but a goalkeeper na say save Ghana against Panama. So whether Atezege, America make me choice. Semena me coach, and I mean me choose the best at here. I can brand friend Benjamin Asari, but be it Asari, be it a brand friend Atezege no. The two goalkeepers, should not be the difference maker for the Blasters against Panama, because Panama is the weaker opposition. They better be ya. See a bubble game na we na Ghana wini. Near Ghana best player against Panama, na a goalkeeper. I'll be extremely disappointed. It's ye first game na yebono. Tima ubiaji tum say manageable. There's also me and me so say right back say see I can say there is no debate me boy.
Marvin Sanaya, anyone in camp. Ali Seidu. But Marvin Sanaya born no boy in our last game, against Wolves. HS said, we are Blancha, me sure say was cementis are right back. Baby Aka, between Gindio Mensa and Baba Rahman, why they left back. Basagi Gindio Mensa and Baba Rahman argument. Baba Rahman make a very good case for himself in our last game against Wolves when he came on. Tabana Baba Rahman Baimono. Gideon Mensah and Nebo. But Gideon Mensah and the crown, Ben Davis, I'm at a tough time. But Ben Davis, a Baba Freeman, a Gideon Freeman, Yadi Baba Bayano. Sako help baby a ways for Fashe Guno, Negido a Baba Rahman position. So, baby, I'm a tea. Minko Blasters camp, who coach the trainer why between Baba and Gideon Mensah. Meaning you bet you soon, some of the right back. But see the worst game, the Yastik dia, Ebiaka Gideon Mensah, and for the left back. Center back partnership for Air Ghana. No. The two first choice, 4 and 5, and available. Ejiku and Salisu, Omonya available. But again, Ghana for Gidie, Yeni worst game, a brand here friend, Jonas Ajetebo no boy. Also a player that Ghana for Air Janu. Because he bought against Austria a penalty. He bought against Germany a penalty. But he came to the party against Wales. He played a solid game and will make a case for himself. We are sure that there is no any other option than a brand friend or no Jonas Ajeti, any Jerome Opoku, and about the 4 and 5. Andy, the back line should not be Ghana's best department against Wales. Ghana's best department may be depending on the back line. It should be against England. England for our Hurricane. England for our several attackers they will come at us. But against Panama, I don't think that young game not Ghana defense any save way. Whoever is selected Andy must come to the party. First team, Atezege and Benjamin Asari. Most of the African goalkeepers no musi akan the World Cup no obi ay commanding obi ay inspirational omon kope Keved any a Spain game no mo hwe Keved for goalkeeper no wa ma situation no any stage no amfa no so wa ma opposition no amfa no so and wa ma the players no amfa no so a goalkeeper must be a commanding goalkeeper because Park no so no onkwani the only player ona wo hwe Park and Sunina. Baby, uncle, you know, and everyone be able to see the piano, must be commanding, must be able to talk to the goal. Benjamin Asari, you choosing and Ferro Biane. You are there based on merit. Obia Boga no Baya, also a player, all of you are Blasters player, men quiet coward, says out Tia will be, set on your position, or just roadmark, Tiano, just be a commanding air goalkeeper. And then, Parteni ho, but parteni ho no, and the end a blessing for somebody else. Parteni ho no more, parteni ebo, but parteni ho no more. Somebody must show up. Say, what they say one day, best so a better so they know. Na parteni tiasi. Chesa Blasters mo game biana. Say parteni ho no more. One day step up. And to be quite frank, Ghana last game crowd party boy and crowd. Ghanaians were not happy with party performance. He kind of crash there one. Ghana friendly games near boy no. Party boy no boy no. Most Ghanaians were not impressed.
amafo kakra say party lack of form any party court issues no e bia nya mental issues or party adwim party ne enim no enya party ehu no so if it's a party quite available me sure that a party in the prime somebody must step up and the party ni hono no and me sure say Kosisibu any Calabrenchi and Calabrenchi no onya bad player
very good player
and but dia yen time hu no and say oye central midfielder but normally near any cover right back obi oye central midfielder no only cover right back a improvised position unya the best out of him tene time bia Ghana for nya problem Caleb no time Caleb about the right back and a Caleb pateni ho sa party position no andi Caleb na ebo and coach nya very bold on the flanks. There is no doubt. Say flanks no baako de Semenyo na efa meboa. The other flanks no ball na in the Sunyama ball in our last game against Wales no and the Sunyama must start. Blasters camp no. The matter is say yes coach no feeling the Sunyama pa. O say any Wales no near man start.
Yeah.
But Tama Blasters efra say the ball push you no. Tama and the Sunyama eba park no so. Coach no between Kamadin and the Sunyama any all the other wingers no say coach no audacious very bold there per the last game na Blasters boy no and the Sunyama and the Semenyo and the flanks no ye danyamia say ye Semenyo any on the prime when the best career in his football Semenyo must show up and then see ye can Messi showing up ye can Mbappe showing up country be our best player show up Ghana best player at the moment Semenyo and Semenyo is be queen di fatana fatana kono Ghana jina kono so you best player Ghana you should not be our best player when you're playing in Europe. You should be the Ghana best player when you are in the jersey of the Blasters of Ghana. Andy baby I made you whom you know back on my back was 7 years certain say Semenyo and then the Sunyama and they born the flanks when they lead the attack Brandon Thomas Asante any better numbers than Jordan Ayew.
Yeah.
But Jordan is the captain. Jordan so in the qualifiers, you know, only say or Ghana's top scorer time able qualifiers.
Yeah.
But a current from Padia, Brandon Thomas Asante no also be now championship.
Yeah.
But ono any better numbers Eda branch feno Jordan Ayew. But Jordan social blaster Jesse na at the qualifiers, you know, and he came to the party. Whoever is decided and whoever is say coach ni be choose ni biano and I'm sure that against Panama there it should have a young resource. It doesn't matter the way how we got it. Yeah, but ball at time. Let's play the Arsenal way and get the resource. The most important thing is that say the Arsenal way crowd a bobo ye not 3 points in your shoulder. Ghana should get the 3 points.
Miras Sir Christian do say before na watching Canon Black Stars share games no ABC Comax will be maybe phone lines na fe wonso afre na yet your expectations. Max on na say anyway game no 11 p.m. na anajo yenhwe inwa game ni.
Enye easy game. And the memo bia amfa game we say so easy. Panama will not take it easy. Ghana will not take it easy. Because we had the magnitude of the work a group. I say a Jumane din a group na a woman. Obia de moja be guso. Say match we will be winning. Because we are Croatia at the last 2 World Cups or Marco semi-final. Now we see England at the last 2 Euros in Wako final. Meboa. Ain't easy. These are giants. Ain't the lean we are now say baby I'll be to me after the PA and say Ube winning this match. Say Panama winning. Getting to the next stage of the competition or great. Ghana so winning. Chances here be do next stage great. And a country like Panama no will do the next round of the World Cup. A huge achievement because the last time group stage concede 11 goals. That is the most. And but what you say? But coach in the band we to me transform team and they much better. So it's not going to be easy. And they say yeah do too. But the best one say Kerosh when they end the Fifth World Cup into a lot of experience. It's a Ghana your performance be bring a big jina your coach in so. But what you say? Your performance be big jina coach in eso. All them say Ghana ya World Cup 5. But only the last 6 World Cups, penny yakumu 5. The last 6 nkwani yakumu 5. And he says a World Cup na be a bet right. A drew baby na World Cup kokra is a Ghana ebia Kobe. But the last is yako 5 a be a bet right. It means that we are always present. We need to make it count. And in the qualifiers, yeah, hard work. Ni team meboa. So some changes were made. And those changes you make here, surprisingly, the team came through. It's why change it? And I want me what problem no. But whether or not that is the case, you're top of your group. But after qualifiers, the Ghana forming and the announcing ama game ye kobo ya kwa nka ye nwi nka we de ebeko. When him say the last 6 friendly matches here about ye win bi. You lose 5 and then you draw 1. Time in him to make call match by match, but that is it. The record is not good. And only idea ma Ghana you say kikakra. Now, say all those friendlies are most of them, you know, so you're outside of the African continent. And we are now also going to play outside the African continent. Here matches here about Europe. What were the scores? Germany, Austria, Monia, did you go with Asia, Japan, Korea? What were the scores? Even friendly matches here about the Americans, Mexico, the United States, for instance, scores near them. And I say in recent times, Andy, Encourage World Cup cry a boy. Yen when you cry goes basa. In I say recent times, Ghana outside of the African continent, we underperform. But I can tell you that this will be a different story. Because the motivation is great. Panama themselves, we be on second World Cup and American. And now we almost call group stage, qualifying almost 1 lose so much. Our CONCACAF zone, our team almost 2 1 lose so much. 2018 was disastrous. Lose all 3. But Senia Macan go through a lot of transition. It is our team where they also have what it takes to hurt any other team that comes through. Because the team Brazil, Bobo, no, it means no to me 2 goals, it's Brazil. Next, over to the 2 goals, they tear any other team. So at the end of the day, we team no bon sign our best Tiano and never when winning. Especially when Ghana a team against a goal Kessia. It means that they also have what it takes to hurt us. Panama Momo form coming into this game. And your last 13 matches, no, Omo lose 2 pe, Omo winning 6, no draw 5. 2 no lose to Mexico, and they also lost to Brazil. Into Omo but so they can put up a challenge. But over history, any Omo more that. Meboa. But the last time a Panama African team ball World Cup, it was Tunisia in 2018. Tunisia showed 2-1. So that is a good news for us. Ghana so need team be afraid the CONCACAF zone, North Central America zone, air bar. We have a good record. 3 na year World Cup. Ghana winning 2. And about consolidating, I lost the USA saying. Because of that, into me who a win or loss situation in this game. I don't see no draw. Here starts Kakrabini and Ferry. Ghana last 10 games, you keep a clean sheet. Your last 10 games were outside or no, you keep a clean sheet. Even at the World Cup stage, you keep a clean sheet. And as a 5 of the last 6 games, no. First half, the ABC and the second half. You quite baby. We Germany match and pan a different. Your last match, boy, anyways. First half, a draw. Second half, draw. It is a Baku winning first half. Second half win Besaba. But winning, yet be a mere win and a mess and we win Besaba. Say a draw Saba. Sana Ghana game na Ayana Ayako. Meaning so what's because Austria won the first half. They also won the second half. Meboa. Yeah. That's how it is. Germany near ball draw first half and on be winning second half. And no further the only exception. Now Panama on the other side. No. On the last 5 games, I able team to score. So I'm a team of BM no bo. Andy, Panama last 9 games but almost 10 goals in the first half alone. Into a quick. Jordan Ayew. Sir Jordan said go Magana. The last 14 games was a go. A 12 I game ni over 2.5. But Jordan won't say World Cup goal that. The away will qualify do compare Messi. This is the time to make a history, catch a name for yourself. Why make something for yourself? And you call World Cup no one could be cry. You have a goal, especially when your elder brother is the second top scorer for Ghana at the World Cup. What a joy would that be? Say brothers no munina when you go. So Jordan, let it count. But else Semenyo be sifem. Only reason be I say on your so sifem. Because we are at a critical stage where most of the key players like him were not there. So this is the time Emrenini Onapo and so sifem. Irenchi Obesifem. Andy, Niaman Subesifem. I will not be surprised that Niamani Renchi connects and the Sabesa the Atum. I will not be surprised. We are so Musifem. It's a me de pass a Chris Casa coach, and a Chris and Necas as a coach, pay Niaman Asempa, yes. Play off Fabo di piano, that's just how Bobo. Ronaldo Fabo the Queen, Mbappe for the Queen, Olis of 4 Queen, Lamino for the Queen, Messi of 4 the Queen. All day back channel 300 money HSA Bobo. And I like that story from Niama. In Sandy, at this game, I heard ya Mihuno. Me they say that Mihuno. Both him to score straight away. Over 2.5 straight away. First up, there will be a goal. It is a Ghana and a Besser, and I say Panama and a Besser, I believe. But the fact that Panama are very quick, almost say goals first half, no, I will not be surprised that Panama beat me at take lead. But we are there. Atenga Begra, Atenga Ne, Anameboa. And the Abe 2-1. 2-1. 2-0. Unse World Cup meets in a hona, na, and no phone. You will. No more the Bakwaka, na, 3-1. No, also I was 3. Andy, Ghana is a goals be brave. It's a mere head 2-1 scoreline. Either side 2-1, a bit my either side, a bit my Panama, a bit my Ghana 2-1. But I think Ghana are likely to score 2-0, 2-1. 3-1 yenam that area, but I think so 2-1, 2-0 no. A correct score for us. And I say I quite Arabia 3-1 honors annual. You see, we are going to win today.
Ma mimi phone line stick akra na YMT Ghana for adventure na menchia coach Ike ewo S Fitness Center ewo SG Mo minuse mutation coach say you name back to munyina bana o train o kakra Coach Sakwaba, Coach Ike, OT show.
Okay, Coach,
tell them don't call S Fitness. As when I quit training, I go out to enjoy the fire or the two. Honestly, also a corner exercise. 0240929256, 0240929283. Who paid up as a higher classroom? How did they ask him?
Oh, now, Mekonman come here, so I clear.
Oko, him.
Oh, Blaster match. Now I clear Messi from there, saying you, Andy. Blaster match, and net. Toronto. Yentimi ankobi a said your boys ye can see yentimi kobi more na team no aircon enim supporters be brebe nya akonya there aba because be blow ma appointment date na delay om and you won say team we ye say enye team a emu odu pa so say ye kan ka team we pa so anya favor be pa o say o ko bo na open so krowura bonmu a na materase krowura say wa ba be ye semna e wo ho na ode inshira amadwa be hene se ofame gumuso into e chese favor bi o wiase bia no Blaster and Saka enti enade anajo 11 menu bi oni yesi pese 11 na Blaster ade ni jaba krum andi eye ni jia we se Blaster se na munya pay ka no big player bi o big team bia e showcase no Semenyo so bleni enfam be schools bia patema kobi de da you mo Jiku Kesa Kurus Munya Timankobi Semenyo Obleni also see from Obia who said the entire city at all now oh yeah on Dema City no a berry also Yama oh my Ghana any at all Fatwa Chana me and Koya baby now him there I should say Blaster you more one say energy you know and your fast with a bear Magana and a Blaster you know yes you were Kobe blessed Yam watching no work as you let on Fanchom. Miss Selapa, me come go. Why you come go Salama? Why you Salama? Managers and supervisors won't be blessed. Say yes, Slomo. Yame Bonham Kundeba, yes, Slomo, Yam watcher. So work as a club bed, my blue clock. Poor me called me. Yes, supervisor. March 11, you better now 1 o'clock. You want to come on for see them. And then sit down over Cosso. 1 o'clock. You are now how much? About 5. Nipa ni medano na bono 6. Bono pon 1. Ebe akoda. I try by 6 so ebe sinu e ko. You for to Jesus. No me akoso. Na wa ma we de mamenchia wa audition bi or get fan. Or ye promotion bi a e ya waso ye sonko. World Cup na Ghana bonu no. Oton ways, oton pabwa, ye friend ako good. ɔsɛ wotɔ wig and wotɔ wig back
wobɛ advert ɛbɛti take it out wobɛ advert wa
to ɛsɛ ɔkyɛ jesi ɛmti maa no obiara ɔpɛ Ghana jesi bia ɛnkɔtate no ɔmpɛ jesi bi
hello
onia mame mama ha na mama ni adwuma
da ase agye so udi ne bia kasa
fa ni ma so mo asantema pon ko fi ase no ta coach
nyenti ofa
onia mame mama baso papa dwumadi amudie no ɛso yɛ ni papa na ye blasters players yanka bi den kyerɛ mo yɛsrɛ mo Ghana nyina ta wo mo achi sɛ Ghana ebewini a ejina players ne so sɛ eberu susu a ejina players ne so eti dia me srɛ mo sɛ wunu bobra boko anim back pass no yɛsrɛ wo mo sɛ ene Panama benya guasha ejina back pass so yɛsrɛ wo mo papa sɛ Elisha Owusu Zibu ne beja wo hebe ko hwe nifa no obi no asade bo na to na tie na die obi asode a wo kɔ nanim obi aye adwuma pɛ so kɔ nanim na so munya bo na ɔmo fa kɔ mu anim me da so unia
me so me da se pa ne odia ba 0240929256 0240929283 na also do adwenche enso etimi edi aba na kyese yakɔ yanim kama hello yes sir. Good afternoon sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
About your position here in Ento and Kenya Wadaroma.
If I told if me Sokoban and pay you.
Yent you.
And your bumpire said Ghana Blasters, if it didn't win. And then send it to Pia Emo and after whom much one day, Nagana in India area. Babu shop you, I'm to you, Mineo Kate, was Jim Kuaya, I'm to you, Ubi TV. Eda masepane juma kwa mumbo pia FM. Moji baby ya bye bye.
Yes, so that's